Between
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
There we go. Hello. How are we doing?
Hello.
We're theorizing.
We're
Great.
theorizing. Okay.
Yeah.
we never get a
we're not
fucking chance
overthinking
because
this
whenever
at all.
we start, you fucking come marching on in.
Do you want me to go back to the opening screen?
Yes, we do. Could you? Thanks.
Well, welcome out to episode 18, everyone. Good to see you.
Oh.
We are a
It's good to see
markdown.
you too, man.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
were
wasn't
looking down
actually
when you said
looking
it.
at
Yeah, you
you
were looking
on
down.
my camera when I said that. I was looking
Yeah,
down
I
at
need
my
to look
cell
at me
phone.
and say it.
Right in the
You
eyes.
see, man.
You too.
I'm looking at where you are on my monitor,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
my
I looked at my camera so I
webcam.
couldn't see you say that.
Dad and
you
Dad
know,
are fighting.
You guys can play it back to each other.
I want you to look me in the eyes when you say it. God, Jesus, Joe. Okay.
Webcam.
So in the mood for tonight. We are one
We all
mark
just
down. Mark is at
uncomfortable.
a wedding today, so we are one mark down again. But I'm sure Mark will be back next week. Busy times on Fridays for Mark, unfortunately. But it's okay because it fits the narrative, as you all had just
It's
traveled
true.
into the Doubtlands. Before we get kickstarted into today's episode of D&D, has anyone got anything they want to... That mug is amazing. That's incredible. I just saw you just sip it. It's so
It's the
good.
biggest mug I have. It's just
good.
very awkward.
Yeah, it's great.
Two
Has anyone got
hands.
anything they want to shout out? It's got a ruler at the bottom. That's amazing.
Size matters. That's my shout out.
Incredible. Incredible.
With so much tea.
Yeah, now I'm envious. I'm carrying a tiny mug in comparison.
Feel inadequate
Story
now.
of my life. So, if we don't need to shout, does anyone want to do the recap so we can get started with tonight's episode?
I'll do it.
Who did it last time?
Sure.
I don't know. One of y'all.
I like how you did the nose goes thing. You're already.
I don't know, man. You guys are telling me.
Wait, kids, Joe? Does Joe ever? Yeah, Joe,
Oh,
you can do the.
Oh, he did it in Godforge. It's a big
He
fucking
did?
deal when he does, you know.
Yeah, I used to do it all of the time, and then they now they've forgotten that.
You can pass this time.
I wasn't there when you did it all the time, dude. I would have been the first one to be like, nah, fuck that. No one read it. Everyone shut up.
It's like, do you know
You
what? Let
unionize?
Chat figure it out.
On our last adventure, we had just entered the shared realm of the Spore Keepers. A man named Ragnar had taken many others hostage, overpowering the dream. Casting himself as the ruling entity. After being assigned our roles and jobs, we searched around for Ashlar and found him making an unfinishable mosaic. Ragnar's fortress was too dangerous to attack with his three titans, Glory, Safety, and Joy. Joy sounds like a housewife. So we decided to enter the Doubtlands in search of his negative traits, hoping they might help us battle the titans and get us to Ragnar. On the way, we came across a few aggressive nightmares.
You did indeed. Stepping onto the Doubtlands, the place where
I'd
disposed...
say you did indeed, Joe. You wrote this.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, it's true. It's kind of a... I just realised what I'm doing. I'm just talking to myself, really. I'm giving you guys a script and then improvising off my own
That's a really
script.
great recap.
So, where all of the disposed dreams and nightmares and kind of failed dreams go is tossed into this place called the Doubtlands. Out there, you know fear, sorrow, despair, insecurity, all of the worst parts, or at least what he deems the worst parts, of Ragnar. He's tossed and disposed into the Doubtlands. So traveling out there are great dangers of all of the things that people fear. Walking through, you can see giant beds, clothing that would fit no person shorter than a giant. In the area near you, there's a crate of giant dead squids. You pass by the ground below you can have cabbages that are half there, half not. Checkered ground. It is as if someone is throwing pure chaos to the wind. And as you're passing through there, you come across four unusual entities that start to close in on you as you can see in the distance the great prison of his negative parts. From out of the misty land around you, a very, very tiny wolf that Draven had conjured into being during the interview process. A giant carrot that's hopping with a great mouth full of razor-sharp teeth and eyes widened, staring at you with pure white pupils. Flying through the air, only small, wings of an owl, talons of an owl, but the small, stocky body of a bear with the head of a bear as well. And just to the north of that is a great bubble with an open, gaping mouth, essentially to the void. Creature, rounded creature inside like a sponge with great 2 eyes. All 4 of them are floating towards you with malicious intent. Mistletoe, it's time to roll initiative. If you'd like to put yourselves all into the central part of this map,
So they're like, they've encircled us.
they are coming from all portions of the mist, essentially.
It's
Yeah.
fucking absolutely terrifying. I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
That's what the
that's a
bubble's
real
making.
sound.
Yeah.
And
Any
that's the
sound right
the
now?
fucking carrot makes when it
Yeah,
hops.
absolutely. Any sound you
It's
guys hear in the
worse than
background is definitely canon. And then feel free to roll initiative when you can.
Ugh. I'm gonna eat that wolf.
I imagine I have higher initiative.
Yeah,
off to a great
same,
start.
dude. Same.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nat
if
20,
you do-
22.
Alright.
I made my money back!
Nice,
Whoa!
nice.
Vindication! You have no idea. I was like, I'm spending all the channel points I have on myself right now.
Paid off.
Remember, it is an action or a reaction to use a dream move.
I love that.
A reaction.
Reactions, I don't use those. That's great.
A reaction would be used in kind of response to another dream, essentially. Actions
Okay.
when you're conjuring something. Reactions if you're like, I don't know, if someone conjured a fish, you might be able to go, I turn that fish into a, it's like a challenge of a dream.
Okay.
Or if something's happening to you, you can do a reaction to it. Less so than conjure.
All right.
Okay.
So, let me go ahead and organize the initiative order by descending. Draven. Wow, everyone rolled very low initiative.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
We
Joe,
were gonna talk
I
about
did.
it.
Can I react?
Yeah.
Can I react to believing I have a higher initiative?
I will let you spend your first reaction to give yourself a high initiative, yeah?
Wow, I was joking.
Yeah, you can.
was a
I'll let
joke.
you add depending on it. If you roll low,
Okay.
you might lower your initiative.
I roll a
Can't
21.
A 21 plus 5 on that. So I'll push you up
Right
to 11.
on.
Yeah, no, that's
Thank
exactly
you.
it. You realize that you're not kind of reacting fast enough, and then you kind of conjure into being the idea of just, no, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. And you feel yourself ready and prepared more so than others around you.
I'm gonna miss this place
Yeah.
when we leave.
Someone asked me the other day, are
Right.
they going to get loot in this place? And I was like, sure. It doesn't come outside.
Yeah,
man.
for sure, dude.
Land of dreams and sadness. Draven.
Ooh. Well, hold on, there is some validity to that, though. Draven is going to. Don't you cry at me. You have food.
He says to the tiny wolf.
Yes, basically. Draven is going to imagine
You hear it barking off down to the
imagine
side.
himself
That thing is vicious.
back to his huge size originally.
Okay.
We are gonna fight. sir.
Are you spending? So you're going to spend your action to go all the way back
Yes.
to huge? Okay. Go ahead and
Yep.
do a dream check.
21.
Easily.
Hey.
You grow all the way to huge. And as a giant
Oh
kind of
my
wolf.
god.
I think you'd be here, by the way, just so you're not on their tokens.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you bring back to the Fenrir size.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna charge this thing and I'm gonna just be all up in his face.
Okay. You just see this tiny little wolf kind of snarling up at you.
I'm just gonna get ready to eat it when I can.
Okay. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Fair enough.
Willoughby, by the way, just to say as well, there will be, you can do anything with your dream action. Obviously, the DCs are set at what you're trying to achieve. So if you were to say, I dream them dead, the DC's going to be very, very high, probably in that 20. But you can be done.
Okay.
It is your turn,
Well,
Willoughby.
I do know right now I have, because I dreamed it last time, I've already got my wild shape active.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm going to use my action to cast. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna moonbeam. I'm gonna moonbeam the carrot, the horrible carrot. I think.
I do like roasted
Okay.
carrots.
I think I'm gonna get rid of the carrot. I don't think I'm gonna dream too crazy right now. I'm gonna put a moonbeam down on the carrot.
Okay, let me just find the moonbeam token. And
Joe, I have a question.
yes.
Could Tomato wish that Moonbeam doesn't use a spell slot?
Yes, you can, but you'd have to use your reaction after casting it, and depending on the spell level, it would increase the DC.
It's okay, I'll
yeah.
just use an action later to get my spell slots back.
Okay.
All of them at once.
Okay, moonbeam goes straight on.
Nice. And then Wilby's going to do I'm gonna do a cool run away from all of that.
Sure.
And get out of there. That's me.
Okay. Up next is the carrot, so he starts his turn there. He must make a con save, right?
Yep.
That's an 18.
He succeeds, he'll take half. So he'll take 4.
4 points of radiant damage as it burns into the carrot. And then he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. That was there. And then he's going to do a stabbing leap on you, Lena. So he's going to leap onto your
Okay.
area and attempt to attack you. Only a 6, that doesn't hit. You see
No,
him
it does not.
just land straight beside you. You can see its mouth just goes into like a wide grin. And you see as it leaps into the air and just slams down to the ground, you can see just how sharpened the tip of its the carrot is. And then lands in the ground next to you and lands straight beside you again. That's what it can do. Eldred.
I don't like these giant bubble eyes staring at me, so I'm going to try to dream that the eyeballs turn into pancakes
The eyeballs of the
of the bubble.
of the bubble. Okay. Use your action. Go for it.
20.
I was setting the DC out of 20.
30.
You can see as the eyes start turning brown and then almost like a little cooked pancakes, both of the eyes turn into them. It now is blinded.
Oh, good. And I'm going to back up sort of between the bubble and Willoughby.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
The bear owl goes next. You see as he's going to fly to you, Draven. He flies in, takes a beak attack. It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
You take 4 points
Or-
of...
Can I use
does
my
it?
reaction to will that it doesn't hit?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you willing into, like, that you would have dodged it, or willing into, like, a shield? What do you want to will into be?
I'm willing into a Grendel arm coming out of my back to intercept it.
Okay, go for it.
Ugh. 18.
18's enough. You see the hand comes out of your back, and you just notice it, just clink, it clinks against that, but you feel none of the pain.
We're having fun now, but when we get to the actual fight with fucking Ragnar, Joe's gonna fuck us up, dude. Like
Yeah,
we're having a laugh right now.
I mean, this is
but
a good
when
test
we,
ground.
Yeah.
And then makes a talon attack, which it also rolled a 24 on. That one's going to be
Me too.
5 points of slashing damage,
Ooh.
which it just cuts into you. And you should go... And then it's going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Because I used my reaction. That was weirdly timed.
And then on the wolf's turn, he's going to look up at you. And he makes 2 bite attacks.
Let's do it.
A 15. You just see him tries to bite up at you.
Nope, 18.
And then you see him kind of lean down for a giant leap. leaps up again, another 15. Trying to like bite at your hand,
Oh.
but missing. Lena.
Stay down.
I'm gonna just look at the carrot for a
Okay.
second, like, and then I'm going to disengage from the carrot.
Mm-hmm.
And as I disengage from the carrot, I'm gonna head over towards Draven, and I'm gonna chuck a dagger at Pancake Eyes because he's blind.
Okay.
So
So you have advantage?
So, okay, goodbye, carrots. I don't want to stay by you anymore, so I will see you later. I'm gonna come over by, ye olde chair, and then, ching, a little dagger
Okay.
at the bubble. That was not with advantage, sorry. I will click it again.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
Okay, great. That is going to do 18.
18 points of damage. Very nice. You see your knife go straight through the bubble, and then crack against it.
Are his eyes pancakes now? What is happening here?
I did not like his eyes.
I don't know that okay.
I think he saw too much. You can't see with pancakes, right?
Anything goes in the dream world.
Lena stops and thinks about it. You're right, I haven't ever looked through pancake. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Up next is the bubble's turn. And the bubble behemoth is going to go... Yeah, he's going to go 5, 10, and then you see him go... and suddenly expand the bubble outwards and grow.
His face does not need to be bigger.
Uh,
It's so creepy.
I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it
he
so
does
much.
I fucking
lose
hate this guy.
1d10 of his temporary hit points. So 5. And that's all we can do this time. Draven,
Can
top of
I
the round.
react
Yeah?
after he grows?
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know if I have to do it before while it's happening or if I can do it after he's grown and lost the hit points, but I want to try to do it after
Okay.
he's grown and lost hit points. I want to no, shrink back down as small as possible.
As small as possible.
Yeah.
You specify the size and I'll specify the DC based on that.
Atomic.
Down to a watermelon.
Okay, so that's going to be tiny. So it's a high DC. Go ahead and do your dream check.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
9.
Never mind.
You try and do it, and you
Kidding.
just see like its face kind of turn towards you moment. And you think it's staring at you, but then you just see it just twisting around inside the bubble, and it's just mouth agape, but it doesn't shrink down.
Also, it was 2 pancakes looking at you.
Yeah, Draven.
I hate all of this. I'm going to attack the tiny dog.
Okay.
And can I am going to use a smite. So I'm going to attack first, and then I might want a bonus action with it. So
Okay.
attack the wolf dog. 23.
That hits.
I'd like to bonus action dream check to make my smite a 5th level smite.
Okay, what's your current casting level?
I can cast at 1st level.
Okay, let me just see here.
Oh, that's a lot of levels of difference there, dude.
Yes.
In the levels of
If you
the
can drink it, you
class,
can beat
but
it.
not the levels of spells that exist in D&D. Because you can cast
true.
a smite at past the 5th level if you have spell slots from a different class.
It's
I
true.
write for this game. Don't play me.
But also a smite, though, you can't. So,
Yes, you can. It just maxes out the damage. You can always cast it higher, but it maxes out at
oh, can you use your
5d8.
5th level? Okay. Do a dream check for me. It is still quite late in comparison to your levels.
17.
I will let you do it at 3rd level.
Deal. I'll take it. I
No
just
deal.
wanted extra damage.
All or nothing.
Yep, yeah. So it's like plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first to a max of
okay.
5d8. So third level, it would be 4d8. You know what? It would have made sense if I would have. All right. So then let's. God. I would have programmed this before if I thought about it. All right. So that is 17 radiant from the Dream Smite and 13 slashing for 30 damage total.
Okay, 30 damage total. Very nice. You just cut straight down into the wolf. You can just go, kind of gets sliced. You see blood pouring down the side of it. Very, very small though. Okay, yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so. I'm gonna growl at the carrot.
Okay.
That's it. No dream thing. I'm just like actively growling at the carrot and like licking my lips.
Okay.
Kind of weird. Slobbering a little bit.
Willoughby.
Willoughby's going to use his action to move the moonbeam onto the carrot. And then
Cool.
I would like to, if I can, I'd like to do a dream check to tip the moonbeams because it's a 40 feet vertical thing onto the other two characters, like a column falling onto them.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and do the dream check.
Right on.
Come on.
That is a 15.
15's probably not going to be high enough to do that. But I will allow you to, it bends, so now, if this thing moves in 5 feet downwards, because it's kind of at an angle, it's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa now, it will get hit by it. So if it heads into this area here.
Okay.
Can I use my reaction dream check to dream the tiny wolf is in the moonbeam?
Yeah, you can try and teleport. That's going to be a high DC, that one. Go for
I'm
it.
here for it. Might as well. Nothing to lose.
Yeah, right?
23.
Pretty high.
You drop it straight
Draven is
into the moonbeam.
very imaginative, I'm discovering.
You see it
That's
lands right
true.
next to it, and then, yeah, and then when it starts to stand there, it will burn. Okay. Anything else, Willoughby?
I'm going to have Willoughby move a little bit farther away.
Okay.
He's not a melee fighter. He knows what he is. He gets out of there.
Carrot starts his turn. Go ahead and roll the damage, and I will voice con check. You got 16
So we'll take 9.
plus 9 points of damage, and then he is going to. Yeah, he'll go over towards you, Draven. He's gonna hop down here, and he'll take a bite attack against you.
So based on what you said, does that mean he's technically still in the moonbeam because of my original
It's
dream
leaning
check?
this way.
It's leaning towards this
yes,
way.
yeah, it's like a leaning tower. So it's he would get hit by it if he goes down that way because he's huge.
So it's like covering these 2 blocks as
yes,
well, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Unless you're like a tiny creature, you won't get hit.
Okay.
Okay, he takes his bite attack, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 points of piercing damage, and can you make a con save? As you feel its teeth, its mouth like opens all the way up and then bites you straight on the leg. And then you feel your eyes go a little bit hazy for a second.
5.
And you are now blinded. For 1 minute, you can make the con save at the end of each of your turns.
That's fine.
It's the opposite effect to what carrots give you, night vision.
You know what's great? This has never come up before. The fighting style I picked was blind fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go.
So good.
So it doesn't
for
matter.
such specific things.
Yeah.
Can't breathe. Can fight blind. What else you got, Joe?
Eldred.
Let's see. There's a giant spire shell lying behind the bubble.
Pop it, pop it.
I'd like to imagine that appears 40 feet above the bubble, pointing down at it,
Okay. Okay.
and release it.
Okay. Go ahead and do a dream check.
25, natural 20.
Hey!
You see it go. And almost in like an old cartoon, you see it It bounces once, and as it comes back down again, you see the whole bubble just like dip, and then. Psh. To give you an idea of the bubble now, its health was 100 temporary HP with 1 HP underneath. So it only has 1 HP left as it has no more bubble.
Whoa.
And you just see the bubble and pop. And you just see the head now floating around on its own. The pancake eyes just glooming, its mouth still agape. You have your movement and bonus action. The bubble is now vulnerable.
Okay. Does it still have pancake eyes?
Yes, it does.
Or is that on the outside? Okay. Let me see my distance. I'm going to move 5 feet to the south and cast Shield of Faith on Lena.
Okay.
Oh. +2 AC.
Okay.
And then I'll move back. I got more movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over here near Willoughby.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If more than one figure casts Shield of Faith on the same creature, since
doesn't
it's
stack.
plus...
Yeah, there's a whole... Because I was thinking about that in my last campaign with Enlarge.
dream.
Apparently, spell effects don't stack, so you can't, like, super enlarge a tiny person up
You
to...
could do like fucking 4 hastes. And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
turn
exactly,
To
yeah.
an ascended
This is
god.
a great
Good.
example of that.
I mean, what happens at the end of haste means that they'll
Yeah,
probably
right.
die.
It's true, it's true.
Oh, it's Rock Lee.
The bear owl is going to swoop 5, 10, 15, 20. All the way over to you, Willoughby, and attempt to attack you with a beak and claw and talons. Beak is
Nest.
a 19.
That meets my AC.
You take 1 point of piercing damage as you just see it go with its tiny little kind of bear mouth beak.
Get the hell off of me.
It is going to go for a talon strike, which is only a
Stop.
9. And you see it, and that was 40 feet of its movement. It's going to go 45, 50, 55, 60. You don't get an opportunity attack because it has flyby. So you just see it go, flies away from you. On the wolf's turn, it has to make the con save, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Yes, sir.
It rolled, yeah, it failed. It takes the full 17 points. And the wolf is looking very hurt now.
Not bad.
Very hurt. And then you see as the little Fenrir is going to rush up towards... Let's see. It's going to go straight towards you, Eldred. And begin biting at your hands.
But it's a cute puppy.
It's going to bite twice. That's a nat 1. You see it go... Just kind of bites like 6 inches short of your fingers. And then another nat 1 just keeps going... Because it's just covered in kind of blood. It's nearly gone, nearly faded. It completely misses. It's 2 nat 1s. Lena.
Poor little dude. Okay. I'm going to hide in the pants.
Okay.
They're big. I'm just hiding under the pants so no
Sure.
one can see me because this
Go
is
and do a
all
stealth
very
check.
weird. I don't like it. Sure, I'll do a stealth check. I don't know. Oh, and that's one. I did not hide.
You
well.
hide in the pants, but it's where the kind of like the zipper is. And you realize it's just kind of open. And
Zippers! I don't even
What
know.
did I
This is
miss?
stupid.
like, as in you're kind of hiding like an open fly and you realize, damn it.
Can I use my reaction
These
to
pants are
zip
so
the
large.
pants?
Sure.
Wait,
sure.
leave my arm out a little. I want to.
Do a dream check.
That's a 17 to zip the pants.
Go ahead and reroll your stealth check.
It's still gonna be another nat one. I could feel it today. Oh, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're a lot more hidden with it kind of like roped back up. It's probably less of a zip and more of a kind of a
These pants
tie, like
don't
a
smell
thread.
that good. And then I'm going to. I'd like to throw a dagger at Pancake guy because
Okay.
his bubble is broken. So I will chuck a dagger at him.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
Okay. That is it's 19.
You just see him burst. Loads of kind of soap bubbles come out and drift off
Okay,
into
that
the
is
sky.
great. And then, oh shit, Sorry, wrong thing. I would like to. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Let me check the distance here. What if I just knew stuff without having to look? Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action in the comfy pants.
Okay.
And I will throw a dagger at the bear
Oh,
owl.
use your
because
use your
he's
bonus
within-
action to hide, right?
Oh shit, no,
Yeah.
I used my bonus action to hide. I might take a nap in here. It sounds like you guys got it. These pants are pretty comfy. That's my
They
turn.
just say they stunk.
I thought about it and now they don't. It's my
They're all
dream
muffled
magic.
behind the zipper.
Yeah.
Just-
They're saying okay now. I don't mind it too much in here. I'm going to take a nap.
Draven.
I'd like to bonus action dream that the carrot has a heart and its heart is on the front of its chest.
It'd be your action to do it. Bonus action you
Oh.
can't use for dreams. Action or reaction.
Okay, yeah. I'll dream that the carrot has a heart that is right on the front of its chest.
Okay, sure.
20 total.
Just setting the DC at 20 because it technically is not even part of its anatomy. You've just changed its anatomy to the point where
It
you
is
just
now.
see this little kind of. I imagine its heart to be purple, and you can just kind of get this like just almost roots coming out of its chest and attached to this very much not a traditional like mammalian heart. It's straight up a love heart that's kind of just come out of its chest. Okay.
Good.
It just says love you on it. Like, be mine.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action or movement?
Do you say I make the save at the end of my turn?
Yes. At
Cool.
the end.
He's just gonna growl in a low growl. I can see you.
You just see it kind of its eyes jutting side to side, and it kind of looks down at its heart now jutting out. Not really understanding its existence.
Oh yeah, I get that. That's my turn.
Go ahead and make your save.
19. What is happening today?
Not bad,
We're
man.
never leaving this place.
Your eyes come back open, just kind of the glaze goes, and you see it again. You can now see the heart right there. Willoughby.
Ooh, that's really concerning saying I see you and then my eyes glaze
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it's terrifying. If this thing had more of a soul, it'd be shitting it right now. But it is just a carrot.
Wilby's
Willoughby.
gonna have some fun out here. Wilby's gonna try to use a dream check to bring the squid alive and have it grab these two.
Nice.
Okay, sure.
That is a 15.
I will say you can bring the squid alive, but it probably won't get its own action until I'll roll initiative for it.
Okay.
I'll make a giant squid for you. Here you go. I would say these are probably... Where is it? Come on, squid. There it is. This is going to be huge in size.
So gross looking.
So you managed to bring it alive, but it doesn't get a turn yet. I'll give you control. You just see...
Well, I bet it looks extra spooky.
Yeah, you can see it kind of just kind of climbs out of the crate itself and comes to life.
Will you let me use my reaction to rotate my moonbeam so the weird side that's curved lands back on the carrot? Not move it, just rotate it around.
Shimmy.
That would probably be an action, just because the
Okay.
reaction's mostly is like a reaction to something else going on. But you could do that
I'm
as
just
an
feeling
action
out
next
the
time.
I'm just feeling out the space
Yeah.
here.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me. I'll try and find a squid stat block, giant squid.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
So 9.
Thank you.
A 9. Let me find if I can. I don't know if there
Which is
a
actually
giant
pretty good
squid.
in this case, considering we're at 11 right now.
We'll use a giant octopus for the squid. If you want to look up the stat block of a giant octopus,
Okay.
we will use its initiative. Practically going to be the same thing. So it has a +1 to its initiative, so you're at a 9, so the squid's turn is on a 10.
Yeah, this octopus kind of cracked though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not bad. Okay.
Wilby is going to bonus action Shillelagh,
Okay.
and he's gonna move up next to Eldred.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. The giant carrot is going to go for a. It's called a night hair carrot. It's going to go for a stabbing leap against you, Draven.
Yep.
An 18 to hit.
Meets beats. Yep.
You take.
Can I imagine that it loses its balance while falling and falls horizontally rather than stabbing?
Okay. You take a
16.
16 meets. You go. Well, technically 15 meets. You see it leap up and just lands horizontally right beside you, and it's prone.
It looks so much more
Wow.
ridiculous.
Oh God!
Squid's turn.
That thing's gotta die.
I'm gonna have Squid move adjacent to the two creatures, and let's see here. Yeah, they're gonna attack the owl, the bear owl.
Okay.
Let me type in the attack for that. D20 plus 5. It's a 19 to hit the bear owl.
A 19. That hits.
Yes. It's gonna be 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, so 9 damage.
9 damage.
They're grappled. The escape is a
grappled.
DC 16. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Yep.
The octopus can't use its ability on any other. They can't attack any other target.
You see this flying bear, and suddenly all these kind of just squid tentacles grab it and wrap around, just squeeze on. Okay. Eldred, it's your turn.
I would like to dream that this wolf actually has a huge grudge against this bear owl and wants to attack it.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
Natural 1, 6.
You manage to reverse it, and suddenly you realize you've put the grudge on yourself. You see,
Yeah.
just teeth snarling and loads of slobber coming out as it just stares up at you.
Yeah, okay.
Better you than me.
Bonus action. I will cast. No, that's such a waste of a spell slot. I'll deal with it.
Can
I'll
I
deal with it.
use my reaction to dream a way to give Eldred advantage?
You can. I will say though, I'd have to wait until next time because we've just kind of done the result. But yes, in future, if you want to do it straight after the roll comes in, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm gonna miss this dream shit, dude. It's gonna
No,
be such a
right.
shame we're back to the real world where stuff just sucks and we have to actually face
I
our fucking
dream it
failure.
happened.
Yeah.
This is real.
On the owlbear's turn, it is currently
The what?
trapped-
Bear owl.
Bear owl. Sorry, yeah. Thanks
Come
for
on,
keeping me
man.
true to myself. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it is going to. It's going to have to attack the. I think it's going to try and break out. So it has
DC
to make
16.
A DC 16 check.
Wants to break free.
Actually, no, it can't. No, it's just going to have to attack it. It's going to attack the squid with disadvantage.
What do you mean it can't? Is it that weak? Is it too weak?
I'll say after. 22 with disadvantage on
That's
the
a
beat.
yes.
So it does hit. 6 points of
That
piercing
definitely
damage.
Okay. It has a total of 52 HP off
Okay.
the stat block.
And then it's going to go for its talons, which is a 14.
That does also hit.
Okay. And then so it beaks once, biting, and then a 5 points of slashing damage. Okay. Okay. That is all it can do, though, on its turn. Mini Fenrir is going to dive up and try and bite you twice, Eldred, as it does have a grudge against you.
Can I use a reaction as it tries to bite
Sure.
Eldred? All right. I don't know what. Then I'll ping it. I don't know what that little thing is, but
That's a flying
I'd like
fish.
to. Oh, it's a flying fish. So here's actually what I would like it to be. Is I would like it to be a flying fish squeaky toy, like
Okay.
a puppy would love. And I would
Okay,
like to.
sure.
I would like it to just kind of launch itself and land and squeak right next to the puppy Fenrir.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Try
Its first attack is a 23 to hit. If
Okay.
if you roll a DC of 10 plus, it'll give you
My rolls are
disadvantage.
very bad today. So.
It'll give you disadvantage. If you roll an 18 plus, it'll negate the attack as it's distracted.
Okay. Oof, 9.
Squeaky toy is not enough for it to get over its grudge. 23 to hit you, Eldred.
Yeah.
You take 11 points of piercing damage as it jumps up and just bites your hand once. Gonna go again.
Okay. I'm rolling concentration.
Yep.
20. I'm
You're
good.
good. It goes to bite again. 14.
Nope.
You move your hand out of the way this time. Just bites in the air. Your turn, Lena.
It's a bummer because these pants are comfy, even though they smell a little bit musty.
Mhm.
I'm going to get out of the pants because I don't want to see Eldred get hurt. Like, climb out of my cocoon. I will move a bit this way. And I'm going to... this is sad. I don't really like to attack dogs, but I'm going to attack... I will attack the dog. Okay. So, no, I will not. It is a 10. My rolls are terrible
Yeah,
today.
you
Is
launch. You launch your knife. Are you how far away are you, by the way, as well?
60 it is.
Oh, you
within
got
my
60 range
of
of thing.
my
Yeah, yeah,
things.
you're good.
Yes.
Yeah, Tim drifts and fades beside the dog.
That is okay because I will bonus action.
Okay,
For 25.
that does hit.
I want to dream my reaction that Eldred's dagger is also on fire.
Oh shit. Nice.
Lena's
Oh,
dagger.
Lenny's dagger.
Lena,
Yeah.
that one.
Go for it.
Well, that was a little bit of damage there.
Go ahead and do a dream check.
8.
You try to imagine it on fire, and then you just kind of turn it red. But it does the same psychic damage. You can see 4 psychic damage is enough
son.
to kill.
Oh shit, look at that. It turned red.
It drops down and fades off.
Nice style.
I killed a dog. Just sad. My
It's not a
reaction
real
is
dog.
sad.
It's a dream world.
If this was my dream, I would have dogs in it and I would be happy. And now it's like the opposite of it. I don't like it.
Draven, top of the round.
Surly.
You know, I was going to attack with my blade, but when the hell else am I going to get a chance to bite into the heart of a carrot?
Gotta.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm going to bite this carrot.
Go for it.
It's prone.
Ah,
Yeah, you have advantages, prone.
12.
Is exactly its AC.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
You better believe I'm going to put a divine smite in that.
Sure.
And I'm going
Still
to.
so funny that you can divide smite.
Super funny.
And I'm going to spend one of my proficiencies to heal what damage I do with the bite itself.
Mhm.
So I heal 6 piercing,
Yeah.
and then I deal a total of 17.
17 points of damage. You bite into the heart itself, and because you're eating a carrot in the dream world, you now gain dark vision out to 600 feet for the
Hey!
rest of the dream world.
600.
Yeah, carrots.
You'll
give you-
need that.
Carrots let you see in the
That'll
dark.
come up.
You just see.
Yeah, that'll
does
come
it,
up,
man.
dude. Don't worry.
I see everything.
It is like night vision essentially. Anything else you want to do?
I wanna. Can I scoop Lena up and then charge over towards the bear owl?
I think you'd have to kind of grab her. That take full action.
Okay. Nah.
Should
I don't
use
think
my
this bear
reaction? I
owl's
can't
gonna
help.
make it another cycle, guys. I don't think we need to like mobilize full team to kill this poor
That's what you
fucking
mean, man.
owl
That's
that
a very
can't
tough
break out of
creature.
this Projekt Red.
Assemble!
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay,
I'm just there sucking on this. Never mind.
Willoughby.
I'm just gonna walk up to the bear owl and punch it right in the nose for a 25.
25 hits. You have advantage by the way, because it's
Oh,
restrained.
cool. Well, let's see if I crit then. I don't. 13 bludgeoning
Hi.
damage.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice. You just
Did I reaction add spikes to
Oh
his?
shit.
sure.
Like
It's your fist,
Sure,
right?
I'll-
You said you were just punching it.
Yeah, I use my fists.
I would
for
add
sure.
a D4 of thorns damage essentially. So if you go and
Sure,
Yep.
18 on my
Nice.
check.
you get thorns across it, go ahead and add a D4.
Extra 3 damage.
Extra 3 damage. Nice. Okay.
That's me.
All right. On the giant squid's turn, it's going to use half its movement to get up.
Carrot. That one is the
Yeah,
carrot.
sorry, carrot. And then it is going to try its stabbing leap again. A 22 to hit Draven.
That hits.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
It attaches itself to you as it jumps and just lands on your back and starts drilling into your back like a woodpecker. Do you make a dexterity saving throw?
Can I use my reaction to dull the tip of this carrot?
Sure.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
That's a 15 because I'm in Constellation Dragon.
It's not enough to dull it entirely, but I will drop the damage down for the next thing. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. You're good. You're not restrained anyway. You can see as it kind of tries to drill down on you hard, and almost embed itself into you like a root vegetable. You manage to push away from it, and it falls back down to the side beside.
Can I use my reaction to make that feel like a massage instead?
Nice.
Sure, yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll leave it there for now.
13.
Yeah, because of the fact that you succeed the dexterity saving throw as well, and you move at just the right point, you feel like, as it kind of
My
rubs
tail
against your
starts
back.
wagging furious.
Raven, do you want us to stop that? You look like you might like it.
I'm good. I can take this one.
And then like that foot like patting thing the dogs do.
The squid's turn.
I've got this one.
I want the squid to eat it.
Okay.
I want the squid to grab it and try to eat it.
Okay.
Just use all of its tentacles and fucking eat this poor barrel.
Okay. They can try to do that, sure.
What would the roll be? Would it be like a roll from the squid side, or?
Oh, does it not have like a bite attack? Then I would probably do the. Go ahead and do the tentacles attack to see if you hit, and it can begin munching on it. And we'll do the tentacle damage, but it will be a bite, technically piercing damage.
22.
That hits. Go ahead and just do the damage for that one, and it'll be piercing damage this time.
8.
8 points of damage. It's looking very hurt as it pulls it in, dragging it by the wings, and just going biting it. It's going just swinging its wings as fast as it can.
I didn't tell it to do any of that.
Eldred.
I'm just going to, is the bear owl still accessible, right?
Yeah, it's just restrained and getting kind of bitten by the tentacles and the squid
okay.
behind it.
I'm going to dream myself into giving it a 3rd level inflict wounds
Okay.
for free.
Okay. As in, it's gonna already hit the inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna, okay, go ahead and try and dream it.
No, 14.
You try and the dream
Can I,
sizzles.
since I'm right next to them, try to give them some reaction assistance with this dream
Yeah,
roll?
if you're doing it straight afterwards, yep, you can use an advantage as Gay Balsada.
22!
It hits. So you're level 3.
Okay. That would be 5d10, so I'm gonna roll the 4, and then I'll just add an extra one. So 32 necrotic.
It only had 7 HP left, so you just completely wither. And then the squid just,
Dig my
as it
nails
kind of
into
burns
it.
down to rotten food, the squid it kind of spits it out immediately, realizing it's kind of tainted food now. And it drops down dead.
That barrel got what was coming to it.
Okay. And I'll just sort of casually start walking closer to the carrot.
Okay. Lena.
I'm going to walk up to the carrot and I'm going to say, sorry, Draven. I know that you actually are quite comfortable like this. And I would like to dream check myself to look like a giant rabbit.
Okay.
Dream check yourself before you dream wreck yourself.
Exactly. And just to do a bit of style. No, it is only a 9. Lena's rolls are terrible lately. But I will bonus action stab it anyway.
Okay.
20.
20 hits.
So I don't hear that
7.
crying, baby.
Is that...
Is that...
is immune to psychic damage. So you
Oh,
stab
shit.
into it, and you realize... did nothing.
I'm going to just stare at it.
Okay.
No, that's it. That's my turn. But I am staring intensely.
Draven. Kind of got a carrot kind of massaging your back, like drilling into it.
Oh, by the way, I don't think it takes psychic damage.
Oh,
I say.
it does take stabbing damage.
Yeah, I will use a real one next time.
And then I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Stab.
19.
19 hits.
And I'll throw in another smite.
Cool.
9 radiant, 13 slashing, so a total of 22.
22 damage. Nice, yeah. Carrot is definitely looking a lot worse for wear now. As you just cut into it again, you see a piece of its skin just peels off.
As a reaction, can I dream it in 2 pieces?
Okay.
They don't necessarily have to be like dead pieces, but like it like splits into 2 smaller pieces that are now easier to deal with, hopefully.
Do they both have faces, or does the face like only stay on one part, or is it one
I just want the face on the top part.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the bottom part has weird legs.
Yeah, dude.
This gets worse. This became a nightmare very quickly.
I think it was already 1.
Nat 1 for a 5.
You,
Hey.
with a nat 1, you split it into 2. But you don't really split, you just double them.
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I was going to stab it. It didn't really do anything. Now there's 2 of them, but I don't think I did that.
Me neither.
I think it's a carrot thing. They can reproduce fast.
Sending out some real stinker dreams.
Gosh, yeah, never-ending carrot. Okay, yep, that's my turn. Hate this.
Will
One
it
face
be?
was bad enough.
It's the
Use
danger
my
of dreaming.
action to move the moonbeam on top of these 2 carrots.
Okay.
Wilby's gonna move here,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Both of them are going to make con saves. One's a nat 1, the other one's a 19, so fails.
This one takes 8. Second will take 4.
Okay. It's kind of burns into them. This one's going to move up off of actually being on Draven's space.
Which is still technically in the moonbeam's weird curve space.
Wait, can I stab it
True.
with my actual dagger? Cause it
Yeah,
moved
technically.
out of my way.
It was technically out of your way, yeah.
Okay.
I'd never forget
15.
the moonbeam's funny shape, dude.
you
Not
hit?
in a million years.
Oh no, it is not a sneak, right? Or no, wait, I didn't hit last time. Do I get to use it this time?
Yeah, you can use a sneak attack on your...
Yeah.
You can use it on your... It's on a turn.
If you hit a sneak attack on your turn,
Yeah.
you can still, on your reaction, do another sneak attack.
Got it. Okay, well that is 17.
17
With a real dagger.
Is enough. You stab into this one and just kind of slice, and almost like a kind of a peeler, you just see a bit of it skin just and coalesce into the air and then drops down dead. So put an X on this one because otherwise it'll knock off the turn order.
Face.
The other one is going to go hop out of here. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, and then it's going to try and do its stabbing leap on you, Willoughby. It's a 24 to hit.
Can I use my reaction to do the same thing I did last time and try to dull the tip of this guy's stab?
Sure.
It's another 15.
You see as it kind of leaps down on top of you, and you see you take 4 points of piercing damage. You make a dexterity saving throw.
That's an 8.
You get hit by it, you fall prone, and it's now drilling into you. You're considered restrained, and you'll be taking a 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage at the end of your turn.
This guy doesn't know I have a giant squid.
It's the giant squid's
I didn't
turn.
know carrots could drill.
I want the
just-
giant squid to attack the carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just pick him up? Take him off of Willoughby.
All right, roll d20 plus 5.
Go, go, go.
Oh, that squid's getting that 1.
It just starts trying to grab
It's
at
my
pieces,
luck
but can't
side.
really get
I
I
anything.
want to
Dream-
give
dream
the
squid's
squid
dream.
some guidance, a little bit of focus.
Okay.
Make the carrot glow a little, make it easier to.
You a new guide.
Latch
It would
on.
still miss because natural ones always miss. So it's going to be even with a guidance. It would
I
miss.
couldn't give it advantage, sort of thing.
Oh, you want to give it? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, you can try and give it advantage.
Go, go, go. Oh yeah, let me roll. 13.
13's not going to be enough. It's a nat 1 for
Okay.
advantage. You see, as it kind of you're trying to weave into the squid's mind, but because it's a dream, it's much harder to kind of alternate the fates of it. It still misses. Anything else for the squid?
I do believe that's all the squid can do.
Okay. Eldred.
Don't sell the squid short. Come on.
It was a solid try.
I'm going to try to just. Can I imagine the carrot to just be small sized?
Sure.
10.
10's not going to be enough to shrink it. You see,
One
you
eye
try to imagine
small.
it's smaller, and then you just make one of its teeth go. And it's still got all its razor blades, and you realize it's got one tiny baby tooth now.
Help!
That's gross.
Help!
Anything else?
Bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on Willoughby.
Okay. Lena.
I need to roll Constitution save.
Oh yeah.
I succeeded.
You're all good. You, in fact, concentration-wise, you feel better than ever. So it's almost like this kind of like droning sound helps.
Just white noise. Wilby doesn't feel the
Yeah.
pain. He just hears the white noise.
I'm going to stay where I am, but I am going to shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
The giant carrot with the one baby tooth.
Sure.
Okay. It is 24, please.
Okay. Hits.
Oh god, why are my rolls so terrible? That is 10.
10 points of damage. Not enough to kill it yet, but you see, kind of just embeds itself straight into the carrot.
Okay, that is good. I will stay there.
Draven.
I'm ready.
This is just all weird. Just gonna attack the other carrot.
Help me.
Oh, this one's dead. Oh yeah, look at that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the one up here.
Wilby very
Um,
calmly says,
Help me.
help.
Are you okay down there?
Is it possible to gauge how well this carrot's doing?
Oh yeah, you can see it's like imagine when you're like preparing a carrot in real life and you've cut into loads of it and you're on the last little bits before you're like gonna start slicing up. You can see it's lost a lot of its skin now and it's definitely just on its last leg.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll attack the carrot.
Go for
Normally.
Turn it over, peel it like evenly.
24.
24 hits.
Give me the cooking advice.
I'll smite. Willoughby's not,
Sure.
not happy. Lord. 3 radiant, 12 slashing, so a total of 15.
Do you want to describe how you killed this carrot?
Draven like grabs the carrot and slams it down, and like looking at Willoughby does that like slicing thing that you do when you're cooking.
Yeah, come at me. You get what's coming to you.
You just think
Wilby says
its
to the
eyes like
carrot.
watch downwards as the knife is coming towards it. It just gets sliced up. You have a series of nicely sliced carrots.
All right.
End of initiative.
Eating them immediately.
Well,
Draven just starts eating the carrot.
do you know, I have
He
to say,
looks over to his squid and says, "Your work here is done." And I'd like to just
Aw.
have the squid float up into the air like a balloon, like inflate and float.
Okay, go ahead and dream check.
17.
You just see its eyes widen and its
I'm
head
like,
just goes
thank
and
you
just
for
starts
your
drifting
help.
up into the sky, watching
good
down
life.
below.
Good luck.
Incredible.
No one is ever going to believe anything that happened here.
I'd like to meet the person that is afraid of giant carrot with razor. Like, where does that come from? You're like, it is really scary. A giant carrot with razor sharp teeth.
They were probably a child and carrots fell on them.
That happens a lot, I think, actually.
I would like to dream that all of my wounds are healed.
Okay. Go ahead and try.
Don't say it like that, Joe.
11.
It's not enough to heal your wounds.
No. I would
There
like
are
to place my
downsides to doing those kind of things, by the way. If you rolled a nat 1, the opposite effects can happen.
If we're having some fun out here in this space, Wilby's gonna walk up to his moonbeam and try to make it a sentient friend of ours called Michael.
Nice.
Okay, sure.
That's a 19.
How do you imagine Michael to look? It would still maintain your concentration. It's just the spell
I
will remain
think
up.
it's just a solid 40-foot vertical cylinder,
Okay.
Oh, no.
10 by 10, with a clumsily drawn smiley face on it.
Yeah, dude.
see
The
it appear.
graffiti.
And
Does it still have a weird bend or is it straight?
I think it's gonna have the weird bend.
Okay, yeah.
That's okay. That's
just
natural.
What it is. That's
Yeah,
normal.
Well,
that's all.
That's what
what do
makes
you-
him special.
what do you imagine Michael to sound like?
I don't know. Oh God, what do I
Is he deep,
imagine
high
Michael to
pitch? Is
sound?
he...
Oh, it's gonna be a high pitch. It's like a
personality does he
cartoon
have?
character.
Okay.
This is Michael the Moonbeam.
Okay.
Michael Moonbeam.
Is he
Michael the
friendly?
Moonbeam.
Is he like...
Carve your character.
Yeah, he's gonna be a high pitched. What's up, dude?
Okay.
Kind of
sure.
character.
You see Michael appear, looks to you and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
I want you to
shit.
follow us around, and if anyone comes near us, I want you to walk on them and melt them. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand. You created me.
Okay.
I'll do whatever you want.
Willoughby, can you clarify any enemies?
Any
Not
enemies?
Not us,
if I
we're
tell
okay.
you to follow my orders, how about we do it like that?
Yes, sir.
This old man walks up. Oh, hi!
No, that was my dad.
Good save.
Well,
How's everyone feeling?
Not
don't know.
great.
I mean, you don't see all of that every day or any of that any day or part of that. Are you driving? Are you okay? You like carrots, huh?
It's a carrot. I mean, it's better than
They're
most of
good
the other
for
stuff.
you.
But
we
you
use.
didn't like vegetables.
I never said I don't like vegetables. I just don't prefer them. But this one had a heart. It's like
All right.
dressing.
Okay.
So,
Want some?
No.
I mean, I'll try a little carrot with a heart.
He like his giant ass sword tries to make a small
Yeah.
sliver, but it's like the size of a person.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, you buy it and dark vision for 600 feet. You see as you kind of now see in the dark.
Look at all of you with your mouths having a good time.
I'm gonna dream that Willoughby has a mouth.
Oh, I'd like to see you try. Let's see how this plays out.
You can counter the dream if you like. You can use your reaction.
I
to
don't
prevent
think
it.
Wilby would counter the dream. It's just like,
20 total.
see.
20 would be enough to give you a mouth. You get a mouth that grows out.
Holy shit!
It's
I'm
a
gonna just rub my
human
eyes.
mouth on a
These are like
tree
human teeth.
monster.
Terrifying.
You did a dream that solid, and you spent it on just a mouth.
But now you
Couldn't have
could.
even
You
given
want
me.
to try the carrot? Now you could eat it, right? Try the carrot. It's good for you.
Wilby's gonna pick up the carrot. He's gonna try to eat it. I'm going to do a roll on a d20. A 10 or above.
forgot how
you
to eat.
actually taste the carrot.
Come on.
9 or below. This is just a cosmetic option.
Come
Oh,
on.
that was a 20. Not
That's a nat 20.
That's a 5. Sorry, the first one was just
you're
rolling,
rolling
a
a
flat
20. Got
We
it.
all got really excited.
Not only can you not taste the carrot, he only built a mouth. He never built a digestive system or a throat. So
Oh,
you,
no.
imagine if you
Just
didn't
falls
have an
out
exit.
under
You just got a place to grind it, but there's nowhere for it to go.
It's like a skeleton eating food.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
falls out beneath the jaw, kind of, essentially.
That's worse.
Mmm.
You know
Is that?
What a good
Appreciate
time
you
we're
for
having.
You're like a food processor.
A what?
So we put food inside of Willoughby's mouth. He grinds it up, and he's like a mama bird.
Yeah, exactly. Like a mama bird. You can like vomit it up to your
You are a
babies.
parent. Michael's your child.
Oh shit. Hey,
Very-
Moonbeam,
it's a
you
very
want some
bright
carrots? Your
child.
dad just made some for you.
You're all having a lot of...
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've got a mouth.
It runs in the family.
Shit.
I mean, I suppose you could just throw something in here. I'll burn it up.
Well, do you want us to try that?
Sure.
Would it be happy? Okay, I'll chuck some carrot at him.
You'll see as it slowly just dissipates into the air.
You did a good job there. Good job.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm glad that we've conquered seemingly all of the greatest fears of everyone in this stream, and now this place is just kind of a big laugh for us. But
Yeah.
we were doing things before this.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll go find the.
Well, he's trying to like peel the mouth out of his face
No.
as he says this. like it's taped on like a fake mustache. He's
Fucking
trying to like get it off his face.
Look at that.
Draven wants to dream up a hobbit-sized Zeus.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and
Go.
do a dream check.
14.
14. You
Look at fat Zeus.
you dream up a person, and how you kind of picture Zeus to be, like it has the kind of toga and it has a bit of a white beard, and it is relatively small, but the thing that winds you up the most, just the slightest changes, kind of has the face of Ragnar. And
No.
you just notice you got Ragnar in the mind, and he just kind of stands there next to you.
Oh, what are you?
You work for me.
Oh shit.
Come. And I'm going to put him on my shoulder, and I want him to only say Zeus. Like he's basically Groot, but he just says Zeus. This is a backup plan in case we need to commit
Okay.
Ragnarok.
Does everyone want to make small little creatures? I mean, I made Michael,
I don't really.
whatever that is.
Rag Zeus.
Ragzeus.
Zeus. No, I don't really want to make anything, actually. I don't want that responsibility. It's too much to handle right now.
I would like to try to dream into being a moonbeam that heals.
Okay.
Not directly on top of me, but next to me.
I just noticed now that you actually drew a smiley face on Michael.
Who did that?
As a 16.
16 has you create a moonbeam, but it doesn't seem like it does damage or heals. It just seems like it's a nice kind of just ray of light zooming down.
Oh, it's pretty.
In the
There's
distance,
applications for that.
you can see a giant hand, maybe 200 feet long, is slowly creeping, just one massive finger at a time, making its way towards you as it's drawn by
That
the
the
dreams.
giant hand.
It's probably about half
That
a
wasn't-
mile off.
That wasn't me. That one was not
I didn't
me.
do the giant
The
hand.
hand.
Mm-mm.
Should we make like a big mitten or something?
I want to
What does
go.
that mean?
I want to just keep going, I think. I don't think I
Yeah.
want to fight the giant hand.
You don't want to give it a little high five or something? All right.
What's the
we can
scale of
go
this hand,
around it.
Joe? Just so we know what we're up against here.
Probably like probably the size of maybe like a church. Like it's quite large. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Size of a
That
church.
hand looks the size of a
Gotta go.
church.
I'm gonna pick everyone up except for Michael, and then go
Yeah, maybe.
whatever direction. we
Michael,
wanna go.
with me.
Just that's following you along.
Carry everyone on my shoulders or on my hand, because I assume since I'm big, I have a bigger stride.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
That's,
and then you
that's
also
the
see better from up here.
I'm pretty
I can see
hurt.
everything from up here. Shit,
I'm
are
gonna
you?
try to
I mean, we had a
imagine.
compass. Last session, we had a compass that was leading us directly towards Ragnar's
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
weaknesses. So I guess I would hold that in front of Draven and we just continue to go towards where that is.
Brizzy, I'm just gonna spend 10 points of lay on hands just to heal you at least 10.
Oh, thank you. That's so much better. Yeah.
Like a little like boop with his big old wolfman nose.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so much better now.
You see the prison start to come closer into sight.
Sounds
The giant bars of it. It's kind of designed almost like a carved out bit of a mountain with bars in front of it. But like as if the mountain was only just very short. And inside you can just see all these shapes swerving and moving around. Almost like eyes that you would see, almost in a cartoon where you see all the eyes light up in the dark as if people are being watched. You can kind of see faces like that appear. Smiles and glaring red eyes.
Do you guys notice
Shifting
lots
in
of
the
things have
darkness.
faces? Like there's more faces than usual in here. A lot of faces.
well,
love
I mean, maybe it's easier to manifest these things if you can imagine a face on them.
Or like
I just gave Michael a face because I thought it would
no, I
make
like
everyone more
it.
calm.
I'd like to dream up a map that has his Ragnar's fear marked on it.
Okay.
If you're making a map, and I can see you're trying to make a map, Willoughby's going to help you.
Go
Deal.
for it.
And if Willoughby is helping, will that be advantage?
Yeah, advantage.
Or 20 total.
Hey!
Ooh.
A map. You kind of pull it out in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you see little drawings of you and everyone else in your group. And you see an arrow that's just points straight towards this prison. And it's circled with X marks the spot on it. It's right ahead of you, inside those cells.
Okay, so where does that one go? Louis like pointing at your map, just assuming you made a.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably big too, in front of everyone.
Because
It's
the
like
compass
right-
I have is looking for Ragnar's humility. Are you looking for something else?
I was looking for his fear.
Oh shit, well now we know where two of them are.
I'd say coming out with 2 is a pretty solid deal. I think we all agreed we didn't want to take out everything so as to not look antagonistic.
Yeah.
Extremely
Which one's
antagonistic.
well, the
Are they
compass won't
pointing
tell you
towards the same way?
direction. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a good question.
Everything's
Oh,
coming to
shit.
the same
I-
point.
I wonder if they're all trapped in the same place.
It's like a bargain sale. They're both going to be there.
Because
You
it
think
looks
they're
like
all
a
going to want to
prison.
get out, though? This might be more complicated if all of them want to go, because it's going to be kind of awkward if we have to say, ooh, sorry, you have to stay, you suck. You know what I mean?
We could make them do like a contest to see which one we take.
That feels
Like
worse.
they could interview. I'm
That
joking.
feels
We're not going
okay.
to
I
do
was
that.
like, gods.
Bring Juno back to interview
But,
them.
yeah, right. Juno's super good at questions. She could be like, "Tell
hope
us
they're
why
not
you
dead
think
right
you
now.
should come with us."
I
We
honestly am-
forgot about Juno. Ooh.
I didn't forget about her.
I'm
She's
more worried
just
about
working
whoever's
right now.
dealing with Juno.
Yeah, she's going to give them hell.
Juno's probably got Ragnar fucked up.
They're going to come out with so much information and answers to questions.
Yeah, she's going to know a lot. We could just ask her everything when we're done with this. She will be able to
I
answer
bet they'll
every
be
question.
totally up to date on everything.
How much of this do we tell Juno about? Isn't it? We don't have to answer now, but we should. I don't know how Juno's gonna take fighting carrot people in a giant
Maybe
bubble.
we make it sound really boring, because I don't really feel like talking about all of this multiple times. It's going to get so repetitive.
Does she like pancakes? She might like to know about pancake ice.
I
Like,
don't
you could
know
turn
what
things
Juno
to pancakes. Shit. Well, now I feel bad. We don't even know if she likes. For the
Juno
record, I do
always
quite
asks
like
the questions, but
pancakes.
no one asks the questions of
I know,
Juno.
now I
This is
feel
something we should
really
unpack any other time when we're not about 10 yards away from the thing we're looking for.
That's fair.
All right.
Oh, growth.
Are there like guards outside the prison? We have to
No.
like.
That's sad.
This is the worst prison ever. There's not even anybody posted here. They don't.
I think the guards are the giant hen
Oh.
and the such.
Okay. What if the carrot was a guard? Wandered away from his post.
I'm just gonna run up to the prison as fast as I can.
Try to dream back my first level spell slots.
Sure.
Come on, energy. 14.
You get 1 first level spell slot back.
Hey.
Okay.
You run over towards the prison, and as you get closer, from within the bars, you just hear a voice that says, "Who is running up?"
Fenrir.
Fenrir? Huh. And you see flitting up to the cage, or to the bars, even though it's much smaller where the bars are, and there's plenty of space for it to get out, you see it fly up in between. A small fairy-like creature. Willoughby, you'd be one of the only people who's ever seen something like this. Not your traditional fae, necessarily, but definitely a creature of Athela. It's got 2 sets of wings like a dragonfly that kind of buzz and beat with blues and reds and yellows all across them. You see its face is very angular, almost triangular entirely, with 4 sets of ears just going down the side. But otherwise, its face is very kind of humanoid. Its hair on its kind of very flattened head flows down, that kind of takes away the shape of the triangle itself. It's very frizzy and curly, this kind of curly brownish red hair, and a kind face. This little fairy creature kind of flies up to the bars. It's probably only about a foot tall, and kind of leans against one of the bars and just looks at all of you. Fenrir? You're not meant to come out to the Doubtlands.
There was a disturbance. Thus I came to confirm. All things opposing Ragnar were safely secured.
Here we are. I mean, you've got everything here.
Who are you? They did not tell me about you.
I'm his sorrow.
His sorrow's a fairy? Oh. And is this in a cage?
Yes. It's behind the
Okay.
bars, but it's technically smaller than the bars are wide, so it could fit out, but it isn't.
That concerns the hell out of me.
Where's everybody else?
Oh, they're all in the dark.
Hmm. Can I see them because I ate the carrot?
No, actually. It's not really like nighttime. It's as if it genuinely is like a landscape of just painted darkness.
Is there like a door into this place for guards, or is this just...
Oh, he never wanted to get us out of here. He wanted to lock me away. And then he locked away all of the other weaknesses.
Do you want out?
I've always wanted out. We're meant to be together.
Can I do like a dream?
I'd like to
inside
dream.
the check?
I'd like to dream a soundproof bubble around all of us.
Willoughby's done this before, so I'd like to help with that.
Sure. Well, with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Check.
Yeah, because I don't trust that. I don't know. This is too easy. Nothing with
Yeah,
Joe
can
works
I,
this
like-
well.
Dream inside check in the dream.
16.
16's considerable enough because it's not a big ask. Yeah. Soundproof. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is still a good idea, but that thing freaks the hell out of me.
I think what we need to confirm is if we
I
help
got a
any
nat
of them
20
out,
on
they're
my
not
insight
just going to suddenly be back in Ragnar's head.
Yeah.
It'd be better if there's someone that we can bring with us, not someone that's instantly there.
Agreed.
On your insight
Who
check.
else is he?
Yes.
What are you trying to
So
ascertain?
I want to know. I want to get a feel for like. I don't know how to say this. I want to get a feel for like, are they not just like telling the truth, but like, does this seem kind of tricksy, double crossy of like, oh, what? I just want to get out. Like, are you gonna try to like stab us?
It doesn't seem like it's got ulterior motives. It's a pretty plain being.
Okay.
Seems to be a dream-formed being.
A sorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in there?
Let's see. You've got despair, failure, neglect, anger. Oh, who else? It kind of looks around. Fear, grief, very similar to me. Doubt.
How come they aren't up here with you?
Humility?
Humility's in here, yeah. They're quiet.
He doesn't have his anger right now. Huh.
If we gave you a list of people, could bring them here to the wall.
They're right. They're just back there, yeah. There's not much room in here.
How come they aren't coming up? Like, can you just call them to come up here? Why don't they want to come out and talk to us like you do?
They were forced here. I'm a little stronger than they are. I mean, I'm his greatest weakness.
Did you? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Willoughby.
I was going to just ask them about the race.
Yeah, like, were you always the strongest?
Well, because I am a race.
What?
Well,
Yeah, this is the person.
I'm his memory of a race.
So a race was a. So Joe, the actual terminology. This is a just fairy from Ethela. This isn't. There's not like a more specific term. It's just a fairy.
It's a
from
fae. Yeah.
Ethela. Okay, a fae from Ethela. So a race was a fae from Ethela.
Or is this just what you look like now?
No, I was a fae.
Who is a race to Ragnar then?
Technically nobody. But from his perspective, his one and only daughter.
What happened to her? Or what does he think, I guess, happened to her?
Oh, he knows what happened to her.
Can you
Here's-
tell us?
Taken.
Taken by whom?
Her real family. Ragnar was a lumberjack. He was part of one of the first groups that went over towards Ethela to establish an encampment there. He was assigned to chop down a woodland, and he cut down a very sentimental tree, a hollow tree, of her Fey people. When they captured him, they gave him one chance to protect me. Take me away.
And he did.
Keep me safe, as I was the prodigy. He didn't want to, but he also didn't want to die, and he was scared of them. So he took me away, and then grew attached. And then when I grew old enough to leave, they came back for me and wiped my memory of him, but not his memory of her. So I'm his biggest sorrow.
Damn, Ragnar was a foster dad. Ouch.
Is this kind of approach to this like something that Wilby is familiar with as something that Fae do in Ethela? Like this like weird like foster parenting and then deleting their memories thing?
It's go ahead and roll a history check. Or
That's a
yeah.
12.
Okay.
Unless there was an or that was better and I
There's
rolled
gonna be a
too
charisma
fast.
based one, and you
Oh,
probably
okay,
wouldn't
then
want
no.
that. With a 12, not on your experience that you've met, but also one thing that you would have learned in your time with Thela was that there are very, very many types of Fae and sub kind of species of Fae that all have very different cultures, very different lives, very different kind of experiences and customs.
Well then, knowing that, which Fey branch did Erase belong to? Do you know that?
He never knew. He just called us all fairies. He wasn't ever sure. He was too scared to ask. So
Do
as
you
far as
know
I remember,
I-
I'm a fairy.
Do you know why he wanted to come to the dream? Was it so he could see Erase again? So he could see you? Was it?
Yes, I was the first thing he created. And then he couldn't stand to be around me. So he locked me away. He used to come and visit sometimes.
Were you the first he locked away, or did he lock away others before you?
He looked away Sora first. And then eventually he would keep coming and seeing me and getting rid of one thing at a time, realizing he could rid different parts of himself away. Eventually, there's lots of us now. He hasn't been here for some time, so I imagine he's happy.
Well, listen, Sorrow, if we get you out of here, are you just going to disappear and re-enter Ragnar's brain, or are you someone that we can bring with us?
Depends. We'd like to return to him. We could come with you. But I imagine a lot of them will want to attack to get back inside. It
Do
would take
you
a lot
know
of
how
strength to
to-
get back in.
Do you know how to get back in?
Yes, but it's not really something you can explain. If he was weakened, we could definitely do it.
What if we could only take some of you right now? And we'd have to come back to get the others.
That could work. Who would you like to rescue?
Would the others agree, do you think?
Depends which one you're going to talk to. Some of them are most unagreeable.
Well, you for sure. We're also looking for humility.
Maybe doubt. Maybe.
We'd like to leave
Failure.
most of the aggressive ones out of this, at least at the beginning.
Yeah.
Has he locked away his hope?
Don't think we have that one here.
Interesting.
Do you know how many of you there were?
Oh,
Like,
it's hard to say. Many different emotions here now. Some smaller. I mean, we've got his dislike for cabbages here as well. That's a very small one.
hey, we saw some cabbage in the.
Should capitalize on that. Could use that.
Very small one. But he can throw anything here. Any feeling, any emotion, any thought. It's hard to say. But he's very strong now.
Yes,
Are
yes.
there any of all of you that are currently in this prison? Is there emotions in there that are the ones that the majority of you listen to, that you'd follow?
I think my voice is heard pretty well. No one really listens to failure. But
Makes sense.
humility is often sought out for wisdom. And doubt everyone named the lands after him. So he almost acts like a king. Though he always has to second guess himself.
Okay.
I didn't name it after you. You were the first one here. They named it
No.
after him.
Doubt was the first one that he really... That's when he started really excelling everything.
When he would visit you after you were here, what did he just come to talk to you? What did he do?
Just ask about my day. And it was only around me that he actually felt sadness. I'd see him approaching me and he looked sad. But as soon as he was a little bit of a distance away, the smile would come back to his face. Eventually he never needed to come back, so he's happier without me. But he doesn't need me.
I don't know that that's how it works.
It does
Will
here.
be We'll pull everyone over to another sidebar. It seems to me that if we want to get anywhere with all of them inside of this cage, it would be in our best interest to get Doubt, Sorrow, and Humility out first. Considering they seem to be the leaders here, get them all on the same page, and then perhaps simply get everyone out, and as long as everyone's following the emotions that are leading them, we won't have to worry about breaking any out later if stuff goes poorly with negotiation.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back up to Sorrow.
Oh, do you know what? Sorry. I have another question. Sorrow.
Sure.
Are there any of you who don't want to be reunited with Ragnar?
I mean, in a way, yes, but it's not. We all have something missing. It's better to be a part of everything. Sometimes it's okay to forget about your grief, but to lose it entirely isn't to be whole. There will be others here that might embarrassment and shame who don't really want to come back, but they know they have to.
Don't want to really overwhelm him, but I would like to get everyone out.
I think that getting everyone out would be good, especially since it doesn't seem like we're going to really have the time to make back and forth trips. Can Doubt and Humility come forward?
All right. Doubt, humility. See from the darkness. Two forms of Ragnar come up. One, almost cold, a little bit pale looking as he kind of steps forward, rubbing his hands together, sweating. And one steps forward with just kind of a kind smile. You see him kind of wrapped in rags and furs, kind of keep himself warm. Kind of bows his head softly to all of you. Doubt, humility. This is
Hi.
Fenrir and friends. Doubt. Are we sure we can trust them? Humility says. I think it's best always to hear someone out. Don't want to scare them off.
I agree.
I want to look at the party, like, across everyone. Are we opposed to, if we can convince him after whatever conflict to speak, are we opposed to, in the real world, trying to give him a proper chance to say goodbye to this person?
I've had enough exposure to the Fae of Ethla to agree. I think that's something worth trying. We come out of here with a positive outcome. I think what they did to him, from the sounds of it, was unbelievably cruel.
If we can convince him, there's a chance he can at least say goodbye. Not make her stay, but say goodbye properly. There might be a chance.
How could we do that?
I know many people in Ethla, including Faye. I may be able to at least narrow down that search.
And have them give her memory back?
I don't think we have to give her memory back. If she is Faye, she should know and believe that losing your memory is a common thing. And if she is Faye, I have no doubt she'd have a way to see into our minds.
They have the magic to do it. I would believe, at least.
I don't think Ragnar will leave unless he believes he will be able to see this child again.
But Which is funny because this was my first idea, was to try to convince him that we have her there for him to talk to in person.
But it would be a
I
lie.
still do have that writing in the sky, too.
Yeah. So now maybe we can, now that we have details, we can try to do it for real.
Yes. I do still think that breaking everyone out now is better than taking our chances without any
I think he needs to be
bargaining
whole.
chips. Yes. Right.
But what if it doesn't work? You see, Doubt can speak up.
It can't be worse than it currently is.
It is still
if it
better to
can?
try.
What if it goes terribly wrong? And we do overwhelm him?
Then we will adapt and we will deal with that. But it is better to try
If his
than
mind
to
breaks,
not try at all. If his mind breaks, we will all be there to help.
might be too late.
There's a reason that you're Doubt and we're not. So shut your mouth.
Looks down. Huh, well. We can definitely all leave.
How do you get out of here? What keeps you inside?
Don't know. He just made a prison that he wanted to keep us in.
Have you ever tried to walk out? It looks like you could, no offense, right? But it looks like you could fit through the bars easily.
Pushes the hand up towards the bar and then stops. We can't. We just can't. We can't dream like others can. So it's not as easy for us.
So,
No, you all go first. And then
No. You start making sounds. I'm waiting for you right now. We'll be waiting for you.
I would like Well, if we want them to get out of an unbreakable place, we just have to start making everything break at the seams. And I pick up Tiny Zeus.
It goes, Zeus! Zeus?
What if we dream simultaneously that Ragnarok is happening? I don't think a prison could contain them then.
Are we
What if
going
we
for
just
a
dream the prison
dream-wide
isn't
Ragnarok
here?
or
Right.
a Ragnarok situated directly here?
Little column A, little column B.
I don't. Do we want. Here's the thing. If we dream real Ragnarok, then what if he comes here and now we have to fight in the Doubtlands? It might be easier to not be
I
here
think-
with giant carrots roaming and.
Yeah, that feels too risky.
My only hesitation is he doesn't come to the Doubtlands. I don't think he'll have any advantage here either.
What? I mean, in the defense of Draven's idea, I also do believe that if something bad happens in the Doubtlands, maybe the logic for Ragnar at least of who cares? It's the Doubtlands. It's a wasteland out here.
Oh, that's
A bit
true.
of noise.
This is the safest place for everyone else we're trying to save.
Perhaps half of us focus on this localized Ragnarok, and the other half focuses on making sure that it doesn't leave the Doubtlands.
Sure.
I was just shaking Little Zeus that whole time.
Create doors.
Zeus!
It might not be that hard to open the prison if we just want to do it simply.
You're right, that's what I'm thinking.
Now what?
Lena's
Dora,
just mostly sadly looking at Sorrow.
I'm just happy to ride along with anyone's ideas, to be frank. I think it's great. However, I am down to try the door plan as well and save the Ragnarok one for when stuff gets nasty.
Yeah, I'm fine with
emergency
that.
button.
I want to wish that little Zeus grows a second head that's a little Odin. So he's like a Zeus Odin hybrid baby, man.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and do a dream check.
16.
With the 16, he gets a very tiny pimple-sized Odin head.
Gross.
Ew.
I hate him.
Ragzodin. You live for now.
Zeus.
Ew.
Well, if we're going to try the door plan, I don't see why we're...
Yeah, let's just all work
Anytime.
together on one big door.
All right, deal.
Do we want Willoughby to lead the door since I can't get below a 15?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Willoughby will try initially to open the door, to try to make a door.
Basically, why would you say that?
Okay.
No, it's cursed in my head.
That is a 20.
And I'm helping,
20.
imagining also.
Yeah, you can go and do it with advantage if you want.
Nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
For the nat 20, an unbreakable prison. Inescapable prison. Can only be escaped by an escapable door. It is the complete opposite effect that you just create, somehow challenging one of his greatest designs. A door that gets you out of an inescapable prison. It forms to one side and opens, and sorrow drifts out. Huh. Alright, everyone, it's okay to come out. See, Dagger. Are we sure that this door is okay? What if we step out there and we cease to exist?
Sorrow is fine. You will be fine too.
Okay. And he steps out
Michael.
and grows a little.
Willoughby wants to walk up to Michael while they're all filing out, seeing how this doubt's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Michael? Yeah? You mind just whenever Doubt says anything doubtful, you just follow up with sort of a yes man behavior and just tell him it's all going to be okay?
Okay, I can do that. Just goes right next
Very
to
good.
Doubt.
Just like that.
Like, what if this doesn't work? Oh, it will, buddy. Don't worry. Just stick with us. And just like stays here. Okay. Okay. Strange light. Okay. And one by one, you can see them falling out. And the size of the Ragnar and what he's wearing is dependent on the emotion. Sorrow is the only one that is something else. All the others are aspects of him. Failure takes an age to get through the door, and as it stands up, it is a titan the size of the ones outside of the Great Hall. Anger's quite small, but kind of grows inside sometimes, and then diminishes, grows and diminishes, grows and diminishes. And one by one, until there's many different emotions, and some very, very small. His hate for cabbages is only the size of just like a hand, just rushes out, climbs, and kind of attaches itself to one of the trousers lengths of the pants of kind of one of the tallest ones, and just holds on. But all various sizes and clothing, as you see all of the different Ragnars together. All of his emotions, his negative emotions, gather outside, looking around, muttering to each other, talking. Sora goes, huh? Everyone? Let's listen to humility. Humility kind of goes, oh, I shouldn't. I should not lead. We should share that leadership. Doubt says, I don't know if I can deal with it, though. I think you should lead. Well, perhaps it is something we should come to a consensus on. I don't want to overstep. Each of our voices is as important as one another. Anger says, it's going to go on forever. Make it done already. And you can just see this all the back and forth as they all just start talking about failure. Says, we've already lost. What is the point?
Hey. We're all going to go. We're going to be reunited with Ragnar, and we are going to help him. It will work. You are all meant to be together. You are stronger together, and you know that. It is very simple. We will put one foot in front of the other, and we will start, and we will go.
Or a persuasion check.
$25.
You see they all just kind of stare and look at you. And it isn't all of them you're trying to convince. You just hear from Doubt who goes, that sounds reasonable. And they all look to Doubt and go, that sounds reasonable. On a kind of a
Should
unison.
have Doubt's okay with it.
Essentially, yeah. And Sorrow just kind of flits up beside all of you. Good job. You've got them on the same board, but what is the plan?
I believe just to try to gently reintroduce you.
All right, is he on his own?
The original plan was to go back to Ashlar, right? And have him summon Ragnar out of his keep
Yeah.
and away from his titans.
But at the same time, his titans are also part of him.
Titans?
He
Well, joy,
separated himself
glory,
further. Ragnar's
and
fragmented
safety.
right now very, very much, and I think it is causing him a lot of pain, though he may not realize it.
Well, we can't clash all of our emotions against those at once. That would overwhelm him.
Right.
You'd have to choose 3 to fight against those.
Okay.
Distract them.
So what are the emotions of
So
his
glory, maybe
titans again?
humility, joy, and sorrow.
Yeah,
What was the other one? Shit, I forgot.
safety.
Safety.
I say we actually pick 4 because if we pick 3 for the Titans, and then the 4th one would be probably Sorrow to go with us directly, so that he has to see her face to face. Does that
I
make
think
sense?
Sorrow is the most important one to take with us and not risk
Yeah.
any
I
other
think
fight
you
before
just
it.
you pick the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like what would
So
be the
glory
most
and failure,
counter for
probably.
Carly? Yeah, like
Anger to joy.
Closest thing we'll get if we can't use Sorrow.
Yeah.
Or grief to joy.
That works.
But anger may be more.
No, that makes sense.
Nah, grief works.
And then
safety and I don't know,
What did we-
fear.
Safety could be doubt when you feel secure versus when you feel.
Yeah.
that's true.
Fear and
That
doubt.
works.
That's funny. They'll probably get into a flighting conversation. I think I'm safe here. No, what you feel is fear.
Yeah, we could put. Yeah, we could. I don't know how good at fighting doubt is, so I guess we could send fear to safety.
I'm fine with either one. What does fear look like?
Fear is definitely a pretty large one, and it's kind of like looking around all of the different distant creatures. If we do, we should get out of here soon.
I don't think fear is going to stick around to fight.
Yeah. We might be better off with anger. Even if it's not a direct parallel, anger they'd probably be safe if they were calm, and anger will probably take the safety away if we're thinking psychoanalytically. Plus, it's probably going to be stubborn and just
I like
keep
all
going.
these ideas. I'm
Yeah.
down with any of them.
I say we go with anger, at least because anger is one that's probably going to be physically direct, and safety, I'm assuming, is going to have some stupid mechanical defense that's a pain in the ass for any of us to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, just brute force.
Yeah. So I think failure, grief, and anger.
Sounds good.
Yep. Do it.
Which one did you say was Titan sized?
Failure.
Failure.
Great. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what's our next step?
I'm going to leave the Doubtlands.
Okay. Good. We can reunite.
We just make a door back to the upper city, or do we?
Well, how did you two leave before? What did you do?
Oh, we made a door.
Oh, well then,
We're doing a lot of doors.
yeah, like a door's your thing right now.
I just don't know if this whole crowd is a very good look. Bringing directly into the center of a city.
You see insecurity
Can
look down at
we-
that. I knew it was me.
Okay, what about this? Can we make a door to the Upside Down Tavern or something for those who can fit inside?
I want
It's the lower city.
to dream Ragnar's sides to look like the little girl, just in different variations.
Okay. This would take a
Seems-
powerful dream, because it is Ragnar's world.
It's not 20 yet. Ooh.
6.
You might
Really
have changed
banking
like
on that.
a couple of the lesser ones to have like almost
Longer
like
hair.
strings around the front that attach to like these fake wings, but you can't really edit that much of them. You feel like
That's
these emotions are
honestly
strong.
better.
Yeah,
That's
it's only on like the
better.
smaller ones like hatred for cabbage or like just a bad smell they wanted to kind of get rid of out of his memory, that kind of stuff. It's not anything
Hell
super
yeah.
strong.
If
Sure,
we
I
bring
DM
every
too.
single one
Okay.
of these emotions with us, it is going to escalate as hard as we can. I think we take all of them that we aren't bringing with us to face the Titans, and we leave them inside the Upside Down.
That's what I'm saying.
Best
Like,
bet we have.
Yeah.
We can always make a door. We're pretty decent at making doors at this point. We can bring the others when we need them, and Ragnar won't know that we broke out every single one of his exiled emotions.
Deal.
Okay. So,
So
do
in
the
that
upside down
case-
first.
Yeah, I think we go straight to Upside Down first. We'll try to make a door there.
I will try to help you.
It's a 17.
Okay.
With help, that's a 22.
22. How big are you making the door?
Big enough to fit the largest
Okay.
person.
You carve a massive door, and it has handles all the way up to open, all the way up to the large size. Your one is just down the bottom, and the doorway is the same all the way up. You can open it.
Everyone in, make yourself at home.
You can
Call
see
upon you. when we
you
need
are like you've taken up most of the room space, and you can see people just like gathered in there. They're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. You see them
I'll
kind of
go
rushing
in.
around.
I,
Ragnar.
no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna look for the people that we talked to before, the
Mhm.
bartender and the guy. Oh shit, I forgot their names.
The bartender and the guy you met before.
Yeah.
The bartender, her name, sorry, I absolutely just blanked it as well. Here we go. Her name is Layan.
Oh right, Lian. And then the other guy was Wern, right?
Yes, what?
Okay, so I'm gonna look for them. Hi.
Layan,
We're
what is going on?
everything is okay. We went to the Doubtlands, and I know they all look like Ragnar, but these are. And I'm gonna look around because I don't want them to hear. I don't want the Ragnars to hear. They are his weaknesses. We are going to use them to help us fight him, but they need to hide somewhere. And if he doesn't come here, this seemed like a good place for them to hide, not in the Doubtlands. I'm sorry we didn't have time to tell you.
No, it's fine. If you think this is working towards it,
We do.
I've gathered as many people as you can. You see crowds of people like backed away from the area, a bit panicked by. We've gathered up everyone we could. Everyone who would listen. There's a lot of people who have given up listening. But we're ready.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait till everybody else files in.
I'd like to try to. I don't know if I can do this since it's a mental thing, but dream myself into sending a message to Juno to tell her the plan.
Okay.
So if she has the ability to join us,
Okay.
she knows what to do.
That sounds good. I'll let you do that one for free. Just for the sake of
Okay.
the ease between players.
Dear Mark.
As you see them all kind of pass through, and the big one kind of stands at the back, You can see Leia kind of steps to the side and she starts dreaming to move to create enough space and like grow the top of the building. And grows another chair for him. And then he sits down at... Oh. And they all kind of gather at the back, avoiding people. His greed kind of steps forward. And you can just start seeing... Starts grabbing stuff from the bar and starts pouring it back, sharing it with gluttony. So. Sorrow drifts up beside all of you. We're prepared. So who are you bringing up with you?
To the Titans.
Failure, grief, and anger.
Fear, grief, and anger.
And you as well.
And me. Okay.
Do we want to do any dream preparations on ourselves so that we're just fit and ready?
Is there a way that Wilby can, like, because we're all kind of in a resting state right now. We could probably catch like a cool, like, short rest. Is there a way that Wilby could make a short rest into a long rest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could do a dream check to try to like accelerate a rest for all of us from short to long. That's a 22.
You can do it with the 22.
Woo!
You will be expending 2 hit die each to elevate it across. Because the thing about the long rest as well is that you are actively resetting your kind of mental stats as well, and you keep kind of reinvigorating yourselves in the real world.
Did he do that for himself or for all of us?
All of you.
I tried to do it for all of you.
Oh,
Yeah, your short rest becomes a long rest.
okay.
I got you.
As you rest,
Okay.
and as the hour passes, you feel yourself getting rejuvenated. You know out there, outside that door, and up the hill, past the great halls of the gods, where the Titans stand in front of the great hall, lies Ragnar. You have some weapons against him, and the battle for the dream world will commence soon. We're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break. Go ahead and get yourselves drinks, refill, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 just to continue for the rest of the episode.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
BRB. Chat. I'm gonna see if I can just push an ad so we can push back. An ad might have just ran, so I might not be able to do it. They go on the hour every hour. If I can push an ad back, I'll use that to knock us back towards... Not having to worry about ad breaks, but it might not work. We'll see. Nope. I cannot. That's okay. We'll probably aim to finish up, maybe not right on time, chat. We'll see. We'll see how fast they get into a fight. If they get into a fight. We'll see how fast they dive into things. So we'll see. Alright, we're back, guys. We get a drink. All right, chat. We'll bring things up in just 2 minutes. Let them know. Thanks to those, the resub. I appreciate that from Uneducated Brit. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks so much for the 9 months. Nice. Okay, I'm going to run one 1 minute ad chat just to push back some pre-rolls a little bit. And then as soon as that is done, I'll unmute and get started. That should push back the pre-rolls for the rest of the episode. Begone, pre-rolls. I dream you into this existence. You have no power here, pre-roll advert. Theoden, no! Theoden, I break you for... Okay, the ad's done, chat. I'm going to unmute now. Hello. Okay, let's bring things back.
Well, would you look who it is?
Well. I have one thing I would like to do during the short rest before we leave.
Yes.
Please.
Of course, yeah. You got time now.
I would, I guess, find Sorrow or wherever she is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, do you mind if, can I ask you something?
Of course, I'm all ears.
Do you know, so you were the first to be separated, right?
Yes.
Do you know how he did it?
It's hard to say because I am very much him. And in a lot of ways, I'm not even... Unlike all the others, I'm not really an aspect of him. I'm his memory of her, so I remember it. And everything I think was just something he thought. But I remember he could see... The dream is shared by spores. And...
Yes.
It is those spores communicating the ideas to one another and convincing one another's minds to enjoy and believe what everyone else is believing. I think, unlike anyone around him, he could see the spores, communicate with them.
So it was easier for him to remove.
He has abilities here that no one else does. It is as if he was meant to be here. That's why he spends time here.
Were you like aware of yourself before he came into the dream? Like, does that make sense?
Are you aware of your sorrow now? As a separate entity? Or do you just know?
I feel it all the time.
Then yes and no. Imagine that feeling you think when you are sad. And what you think of when you're sad. That is me in the present. But me all the time. I am as part of him as much as anything else, but I suppose we don't really give an identity to our sorrow, our grief, our failure, even our triumph and glory. They're just a part of us. So, yes, I knew I existed, but as much as he knew he existed. I suppose. All he's really doing is asking the spore to not tell him about that part of his mind.
Do you know if he tried to do that outside of the dream?
I don't think so. He didn't even try and do that when he was here at first. I think he accidentally made me. He was trying to recreate her. But the reality is that outside of those who are sharing a real dream here, everything you make here isn't real. It's just our thoughts and our feelings and our imagination. It's all a part of us. Even as ridiculous as that great bubble you fought, or the giant box of squids. That's just someone thinking it's there. Doesn't necessarily mean it exists. But then again, what is existence, huh?
Do you know what like you?
I don't know who that is.
Maybe you'll meet her. Okay. Thank you for your time. That was very helpful. I hope that you get to be reunited.
I too, but I've also hoped I wouldn't exist. Because really, all of his sorrow comes from one source. And sometimes I think it's unfair that a race fitting to her name had her sorrow erased of her father. But he is burdened by me.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot for you to shoulder. I know that is what you are, but it's hard to put all of your sorrow on one person. It's unfair to do that. Thank you.
Sadder, really, that I looked at the others and doubt always doubts himself. Failure always fails. But I'm not sadness. I'm very joyful. I'm happy. I'm playful. And I'm very self-aware that the reason all those things is because it's what he misses. It's what makes him sad.
Yeah.
She flips around and then you see a little flower you drawn and puts in your hair. Better. And she flies and flits away from you. Starts playing, essentially, looking around the room. Doubt's going to step up to all of you. Well, if you've got a plan, then... What are you bringing, did you say? It's really hot in here. I'm worried. Do you need me? You don't need me, do you?
The hell is Michael?
See, Michael...
Oh, yeah. It is good if you stay here.
Hey, lady. My job. Hey, Doubt. You've got it handled.
Thank you, Michael.
Best friends.
And he reaches his hand. He's gonna pat Michael and just from him. Oh,
Is there a way, because Michael's value is much more beneficial right now as a sentient creature than it is as a spell. Is there a way that I can isolate him to not be a concentration based moonbeam, but just now a sentient, harmless cylinder of light that talks and constantly yes man's doubt?
yes, you could. Are you looking to bring him with you as a weapon?
I'm looking to basically not bring him as a weapon, just have him next to doubt,
Okay.
being like, stuff's gonna be
If
good.
you're changing his form into less of a weapon and more of a just a sentient kind of yes man
Hype
helper,
man. Yeah.
then it'll be a much lesser DC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just want to make him a buddy for doubt here. That'll be a 15.
You see him kind of look, and you see his form kind of shape slightly. He goes, "Hey, try patting me on the back again." I don't know if I should. I burned my hand. I don't think that's a bad idea. No, try it. I just that seems like just. And he moves into his own field. Oh, it is rather warm.
Hey.
Oh, you see Michael just kind of smile towards you. Ah. Thanks so much, creator.
Nice job out there, Michael.
Thanks. And they wander off together, and he's talking from within him, and you can see the face almost turns on the inside. He's now like talking to him like he's kind of in a room, and just keeps reassuring him. You basically built reassurance.
Nice.
Oh.
So we're going to need failure, grief, and anger to help us with the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Suppose we pull them together and we get to it. Everyone else we can just open a door for when we need them. We've shown we're pretty good at making doors.
Yeah.
That's like you're a door guy now.
I can make a door.
Yeah. All right. We pull them together.
All right.
Failure, grief, anger. Come here, please.
See, I'm gonna step over. What is it you want?
Once we open a door to those Titans, I want you to kick the shit out of safety. Understand?
Sure. I'll take down safety.
Nice.
Grief kind of steps over. Whatever you need.
Joy, bring them down. Just ruin their mood.
Okay. And finally, Failure steps over. I'm not sure if you need me.
I need you to lose that fight.
I can do that.
Counting on you. It's of utmost importance you lose that fight.
I don't think I could do anything but lose it.
That's
I
why
don't
I'm bringing
believe in
him.
you.
I know.
I hope you lose. We're really banking
You
on
see over to the
this.
side, Insecurity's like, oh, this is the worst day. Just like looking down his drink. Okay. So,
Alfred.
Yeah.
When you heard that Ragnar split himself up, were you at all tempted to try to get rid of your sorrow?
No.
Not a little?
No, the idea of that actually terrifies me. You?
Yeah, a little bit. Just to know what it would be like. Try to remember what I was like before, you know? but I don't think I could do it. And
No,
look at how fragmented he is. It seems like a slippery slope. You just start excising pieces of yourself. It is not good.
Yeah. You become not yourself. It's not real anymore. And you're losing a part of whoever it was, whatever happens that brought you sorrow. You're losing that.
Yeah. It would only last here anyway. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let us go.
But I understand the temptation for, if only a moment, to see what it's like.
Yeah. You better thank us for this. All right, let's go fix Ragnar.
Okay. So you're leaving outside the upside down tavern? As you step
Are
out,
we rested? You
Yeah.
ready? Looks at everybody else.
Are we walking or are we?
I don't know. You're a
Door.
Could
door
just
guy.
door straight from inside.
What's
Probably
like?
don't want people to see us leaving the upside down tavern.
Yeah, can you
with-
make a like? Could you make a fancy door? You want to make
Can we
like?
make a fancy door?
Yeah, I don't know. Can I have like some
I don't know,
carving on it or
can you
something?
help me a bit with a fancy
Yeah,
door? Or do you
I'll
just want me
try.
to make a fancy door?
I don't. You're
This is
really
a lot
good
of
at it. Do you
work.
need help with the? I'll help you
I
with the fancy door.
would appreciate help.
I would like to help you make a fancy door.
okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
That's a 15.
You make a fairly fancy door. It might be the fact that one of the hardest things to work with in imagination is both doing intricate designs at the same time, because you're both like changing up some parts. So it is fancy, but it's two types of fancy. You've kind of got that kind of gold regal, and then you've also got that kind of just very chic, clean style on both sides. So it comes out fancy, but it works. Yeah. Then where's the door going to? Just outside?
I think the square.
Oh, I wasn't
to
helping with where it
Ashlar.
was going.
Yeah, you're just doing design.
I think we're going straight to Ashlar.
Okay. The door opens up to Ashla. You see him kind of stood there staring at the mosaic. Ah, this is pointless. Looks towards all of you. Ah, thank you. Finally, you've come.
Are you
Don't
okay?
remember how any of it goes back together.
Don't worry about it.
Well, good news is we're putting it back together right now and getting the plan started. So
Okay. Good. Oh, I can be done with this burden. You see kind of people walk around, and near enough, like just walking past you, you just see 7 people all wearing the same clothing you are, Lena. One of them steps over, he's got like a very short kind of jagged beard, and he goes, Loki?
Loki.
Loki. Loki. Would you like to join us?
Oh. Do you know what? I would love to, but I'm a little busy right now. Where will you be later?
Oh, we're up in the God's Hall. We're going to be going up to
Excellent.
Ragnar and spending some time with the
are you?
Einharag.
That
All
sounds
right.
amazing. I would love to do that. I'll catch you up there, yeah?
Loki, use your Loki influence to get them into the tavern.
You just see him kind of raise a little coin purse.
Hey. I'm going to pull out the dream version of my Loki coin.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to go up to the hall. Take this and take it to the Upside Down Tavern. They have a crazy party going on.
Nice try. We're all Loki. We know tricks.
It's not a trick.
Everything we do is a trick.
Don't you want to find out what it is, though?
Roll
Aren't you a little bit curious?
roll a persuasion check.
Can I assist my dad by getting low
Yeah.
and growling?
Son,
Yeah, sure.
please.
Yeah. Oh, he's got family with him. This one is Loki. You have advantage then.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
There it fucking is.
Loki's. The Upside Down Tavern.
Loki's.
And he'll just step back. They all turn and begin walking back over towards it. You'd see kind of following after them, kind of rolling up their sleeves is kind of a pretty burly guy, red beard and red hair. And as he kind of steps past you, he goes, raises a hammer towards you and then puts it back on his belt. We're following them. And follows after them.
The hell?
I curl my lip a little at him.
Yeah, he kind of. You see little crackles come off of his hammer as he wanders past. Ashlar's like looking around now. All of your. That's Ragnar. That's not. Huh. So I shouldn't ask questions. You just finish the mosaic. Please. Please finish
Wilby's gonna wave his hand and undo the illusion, I guess, that he put over it before that covered it up.
Go ahead.
I think that we established it would be easy regardless.
Yes.
So that'll be a 15.
It's easy. You've already designed it. Yeah. You looks and goes, how didn't I do this? It's so simple when you look at it.
This poor
He
guy.
just slumps onto the seat. Oh, it's done. Whatever it is.
Ashlar, it's incredibly important you call Ragnar now to get them down here, and then you head through that door. Get out of here before stuff gets crazy.
Okay. You see him step over towards this great kind of curling horn, which seems to grow when he goes up to in dreams. You hear echoing in the distance. And all of the three titans turn. And the great hall doors open. And you get this choir of like angelic singing as they open.
Of course we do.
And flying out of it, in full golden armor in the distance, you see almost like a light beam just coming off of it from all directions. You see this glorious Ragnar.
He has his own mic calls.
Alright, in you go.
And he begins drifting. Ashlar steps back. Okay. He just begins running.
When he goes to the door, Wilby's gonna get rid of the door.
Yep. And it fades. You see various Ragnars begin clapping at the sight of him. All of the just generic-looking civilians cheering, and you just hear one like beside you go, "It's him! It's Ragnar! Yes, it's Ragnar! Ragnar!"
Woo!
And they're all just kind of clapping, watching as he comes down. And you see he drifts slowly, and then stops about 50 feet away. Holds his hand up, and you see the three titans begin marching down. And he looks across your group. What is the meaning of this?
Wilby, realizing that they didn't establish like a talker in the group, is going to look to Fenrir Draven and cast Enhance Ability Charisma.
Okay.
And just kind of give you a thumbs up, and quietly, hopefully you pick up the thumbs up, even though he doesn't have thumbs.
The root up.
Can you dream that? Could you do a dream check to see if you have thumbs to like...
I've already been given a mouth. I'm not gonna make that.
Just
Check
human thumbs grow out of the.
Gross.
But yeah, I cast Enhance Ability on Draven for
Cool.
Charisma.
And we have brought you here, great Ragnar, to gaze upon this beautiful mural in your name.
A flourish.
I care not about the mural, the mosaic, whatever he was creating.
But it's wet.
I care about what you stand in front of, Fenrir. And he looks straight up to Failure. His eyes goes around. You see the three titans now stand maybe like 20 feet back, like shielded behind him. How dare you all break them from the Doubtlands? You
My
dare.
liege. But these figures here, I'd like to offer you an alternative so that Ragnar rock will never happen here. And there's like a slow head bow.
It would never happen here because I control this place. It would never happen
Correct.
here because I exist.
Yes.
It would never happen here because I know the solution. Fenrir, you have overstepped. Perhaps your
My
demotion
liege.
is needed.
But I can't know what's right and wrong unless I hear it from you. I will make missteps because I am not as wise as you.
You're not.
This is the first chance I've gotten to see you, Lord Ragnar. And how else can Fenrir learn unless he is taught?
Huh. Perhaps Fenrir was the wrong position for you. Perhaps a Mimir is more suitable, but I will hear your proposal. What is it then? You wish to hide them somewhere greater?
Fenrir was in the lesser world, a caged beast.
He was indeed.
But the Fenrir in the ideal Ragnar world could be a beast, a hunter, a consumer. You, my lord, might have seen me as a Fenrir of the past world, but as you've said, that's not what I am meant to be here.
Interesting. However, I really wish you would stick to the role. I am not looking to adapt. That does not explain why you have broken out 3 of my nuisances.
Because
4. You notice a sorry.
I had a question, Lord Ragnar.
Perhaps I'll answer it. Perhaps I will not.
You are infinite and powerful.
Indeed.
Yes. Is there anything that you want?
To be rid of all of those nuisances. Once and for all.
Forever?
Destroy them. Destroy them, have them never return, and perhaps I will grant you favor.
How would they be destroyed?
Good
I
question.
do not have that knowledge.
Nor do I. I was hoping
That's
perhaps
impossible.
your mind would come in, and perhaps it is impossible. Though I've not thought on it longer than I need to. I've chosen to lock them away, and that is a good enough choice. You've broken them out with very little plan of what to do with them.
No, I broke them out to show you. They must be restricted even more, for it was less challenging than it should have been. And if Fenrir could, who else could in this
Indeed.
world?
A fair proposal. Then, what do you suggest we bind them with?
As strange as it is to say, I feel like your titans are the only thing that could guard these figures, truly. You yourself are infinitely powerful. I understand they stand near you for symbol, but the titans would dissuade others from coming near these failures.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah.
Advantage.
16.
I'm afraid the Titans will remain beside my keep. aside my great hall. They are part of me. Perhaps the greatest parts of me.
I don't believe that. You have not been looking in the mirror often enough.
He looks across all of you. Grove Tender? Another Loki?
I smile.
And you have slipped past our gap. Huh.
These three have proven useful, Lord Ragnar.
Useful?
Yes. These three have done what I had hoped your titans would do. Control these failures.
You see anger starts to... do not call me a failure. You'll see my
You
wrath.
see,
Yes, I understand. You wish
Do
to
we still
break...
have that brain link up?
We should. I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
If we cast it before we went in, then
we did. Yeah.
It was gonna be 4 hours, because I cast it before, so it would be right. If it was gonna be
I
4
think so.
hours,
And we only did a short rest.
Yeah.
did a short
we
rest.
should.
Yeah. Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Which is good because I was gonna ask that because if it's still up, Lena would say, wouldn't it be a magnificent story if he and his titans defeated them? Wouldn't that be glorious? Better than if a Fenrir and a Loki took care of his failure
You see Glory
and
go,
his anger.
I could defeat them. No need. They were defeated before.
but now you can make a spectacle of it. If you showed every citizen what they already believe, the proof that Ragnar and his three titans, their power is witnessed. It shows that you can even overcome your own failures.
Roll a persuasion
Thank you.
check.
Hell yeah. Roll
Gain an
better,
advantage
baby.
with enhance ability.
Ooh,
Come on.
22.
Hey!
A display.
Douche.
Very well then. We shall have a display. And you see him look to one side and you see rising out of the ground, attaching to the city, drawing out of the Doubtlands. Bringing creatures of the Doubtlands on top of it is a great arena. And then he goes, and like a wave going off it, you just see all of the creatures of the Doubtlands fall off into the darkness.
Were there any
again.
other giant carrots?
Probably no giant. You defeat the only person that was scared of giant carrot fear. But,
Imagine
but
being afraid
variety
of a
strange
giant
stuff.
carrot. Like, that's your true
Is there like a giant like rutabaga or like turnip or something instead?
It's not just fears. It is just things that people have had nightmares about. All bad designs. And you see Chris the arena goes, Titans! Gather yourselves. And you can send my weaknesses against them. For they shall fall. And you see him march towards the arena. Who wishes to battle them?
Failure, grief, and anger.
Very well. They should fall upon my people, my being. For I have grown more magnificent by the moment. Enter, if you wish, then. You see Failure go. I guess. And he begins walking. Anger kind of
Remember.
cracks his knuckles. I'm getting in there. And he starts running towards it. And grief follows along, staring solemnly, wandering behind. As those three go off to fight the Titans.
Fairly, you better remember he has to take a dive in the first round.
Ragnar looks across
He's
all
gonna-
of you.
Failure's gonna get like one lucky hit and just be like, I can do it.
Shall we watch before I punish each of you?
Let's.
By all means.
He draws out a door similar to the one you designed, but it's like an entrance, like a hallway. And it wanders up to the kind of VIP slot of the arena. On his way, he speaks to one of the civilians. Gather your creators, send all civilians into the crowd. And they do. Rush off. You'd step out onto the VIP section. As he steps up there. People of As Ragnar, I am your almighty leader. You see doors open up all around as people step into their seats. Civilians just all staring up at him. Everyone in the crowd, not a single one of them is human. All of them creations. You see them all kind of staring up at him. We have a great battle for you today. My weaknesses versus my strengths. A triumphant battle. One to determine which is stronger. One to show you why I am a just and fair ruler, bringing you into my paradise. Allow this venture to begin. And the first fight you would see is Failure going up against Glory. Glory draws his great blade, steps up towards Failure, and drives it straight into him. You see him drop down to the ground. Coalesce on the ground. Glory just pushes it down. And you can see them shifting. For a moment, you see Glory on the ground and upwards. You see both of them kind of merging. Ragnar's looking around. And then they coalesce together, form, merge, and then burst. And inhale into it. He loses his Failure buff. His Glory buff. Next up, you see Grief versus Joy. Joy comes out, bowing and smiling to the crowd as Grief comes out sadly. As the two clash, you can see there's moments where Joy is frivolous and joyful in all of its movements and its attacks, whereas Grief fights back with a bit of a solemn tone. When the two merge together, it is only slightly. You see that Joy halves in size. And the Joy buff is now nerfed in half. It was not the correct direct translation. You see Joy return. And then you see Anger and Safety go in there. And Safety holds two shields. You see Anger rush up to him, and he blocks off against him, Safety. And he wears Anger down until Anger fades into nothing. And Safety remains unvexed and untouched. I would call that a victory for me. And he keeps his Safety buff. He merges back.
From watching these fights, is there any way that Willoughby can observe what these, like, what him having, now that I know that, like, above board, these are buffs for him, what him having these Titans still existing causes him to have in, like, a clash between us?
I will let you roll an insight check, but it's going to be very hard, DC, because it is essentially
That's a 24.
Not enough. Okay. You try to look into, and you realize they're definitely going to make him stronger in combat. Safety nets, if you will.
Well, that one's still there.
So he's gonna have a net, is what you're saying.
Yeah, Safety has a net. Actually, that would have been good for the description if Safety had a net. And you can see this step up into the crowd and he goes, and now, my friends, my people, a punishment. He turns to each of you.
Joe, can I interrupt?
Sure.
When he turns to each of us, I want to pull out little Zeus, and I want to pop the Odin pimple.
You have advantage on this charisma check if you do a dream check.
Okay. Go for it.
Hell, you know what? I want to do a dream check and try to
popping advantage.
Go for
I want to pop the pimple
Dream
and
check
try
it.
to cause dream check Ragnarok.
I see him pull out Tiny Zeus, and I just look away because I don't want to see it.
15. It's gross. Whatever. I'll take what I can get.
You see, and instead of anything gross, it's just pure light goes, and Zeus just goes, Zeus kind of tilts his head, and you see just this light passing around, and you realize it's not light, it's bright. It's snow, and spreading around the arena, snow starts falling, and as Ragnar, he looks around. How dare you?
While this is happening, can Willoughby open the door to pull the other emotions of Ragnar?
You can attempt to, but he is going to try and dream check you to shut that down entirely, and it's going to start initiative.
He's gonna counter dream.
Well, I
He's
would
counter dreaming
help.
me. He's going to struggle
Door.
to counter dream me on this one.
He's trying to just lean his hand
that's a
against
nat
the door.
20.
It is going to be, he has to roll a nat 20 to compete against that.
Come on.
He does not. He tries to stop you from casting the door, opening up around. You just see as all of the eye of the Ragnar start piling in.
I'm just like, Willoughby, you are the king of stores.
And he disappears,
Thank
flies
you.
back into the middle of the snow-covered arena. Then it is battle. As Ragnarok falls around us, my final challenge as a god. And that is where we'll leave tonight's episode. Before As Ragnarok.
Man, that's why your daughter don't even know who you are anymore. Insult him into oblivion.
Oh my god.
We rolled
fools.
7 nat 20s.
We've rolled,
You rolled
a
an
lot of
insane
nat
amount of nat
20s
20s.
today.
Mm-hmm.
We were
Um,
supposed to use the
two
3
nat
main
20s.
ones. The 3 that you mentioned first. Doubt, fear, and failure.
Those 3 are
We're
the correct
fools.
were the correct ones. He
That
will
makes
remain
sense.
the buffs up for the fight, but for a couple of them, you did remove it.
Having all of his weaknesses here has got to help a little bit. Like,
There'll be some benefits you can use them for.
I
for
like
sure.
to think they're lining up in the stands ready to heckle the entire fucking time. You suck. You're so bad at this.
You'll definitely be able to
Go
use them. I'll
home.
give you a list of all of the different ones that you have access to, and you get to use them in whatever way you see fit. We'll design the battle around that. We'll add an extra element to it. It'll be fun.
Dude.
Come on, hate for cabbages.
Yeah. If you can weave
I'm
that one
pulling
in
for him
some
to
way,
get the killing blow.
I'd be impressed. For sure. Well, thank you everyone for playing as per usual.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Sorry. There was a fight a long time ago in Godforge, and it was a fucking cabbage, remember? There was the cabbage was key to it.
No, the cabbage was key. It was throwing
just
cabbages
saying.
into someone's
Yeah,
mouth.
I'm just saying you have a cabbage thing now. It's
I
2
don't have
times.
a cabbage thing.
No, I'm
don't
sorry.
have
Sample
a
size of
cabbage
2.
thing. Please don't
You
say
have
that.
a cabbage
this
thing.
shocking fascination with cabbages. I
Canon
just
now.
can't-
Joe has a cabbage thing.
There was a cabbage. It's a coincidence, okay?
It's not.
You can mention
2 times
cabbage
is not,
twice
no.
and not have a cabbage thing.
I wasn't
not.
actually here for the cabbage thing.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I
so.
deny
It's
this
not.
cabbage
It's
thing.
Your whole deal. Are there cabbages in your Doubtlands, Joe?
Look,
Is there something?
I think you're obsessed with cabbage. Go ahead and shout yourself out, OG, okay?
What's up? I love cabbage. It's fucking great. That's me. I'm old. I like
Yeah,
cabbage.
twitch.tv/oldladycabbage. Check her out there on my socials.
Please check me out. I have a
I
lot
hate
of
that.
cabbage
Never say
recipes.
that. Never say that sentence again. Old lady.
Yeah, twitch.tv/oldladygabby. You can go and watch her there if she ever streams, whenever she streams. Otherwise, follow her social medias as she posts up funny memes and jokes. Thank you very much for playing, Bud. Tomato.
I prefer red cabbage for normal cabbage. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to talk about a specific kind of cabbage, I think red cabbage goes better.
Twitch.tv/tomato. Okay, he knows one
I
fruit.
wasn't done,
Oh, okay.
but I guess I am because my DM cut me off on this one. So
Brizzy.
Hi, twitch.tv/BrizzyVoices. Also that on the other places.
Go check her out.
Also, cabbage party every month.
Cabbage party
Every Monday.
other week.
Gabe.
Hi, Gabe Hayes, Gabe James Games, across the internet. Tuesday is when my Kickstarter that I'm working on officially launches. I'm very excited. It's weird. I didn't know that I guess it is technically called red cabbage, but there's also purple cabbage.
Yeah, I had to look it up because I needed to make sure so I wouldn't look like a fool.
I looked up colors of cabbage and it said green, red, purple.
See, I looked
Savoy,
up purple
Napa.
cabbage and it went to red cabbage, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
shit. I
purple
think they're
cabbage
like-
is total BS.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, you know,
Did you mean red?
interchangeable. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Find me here. Find me on the internet. I do. Oh, also, I wrote a kids book. And pre-orders. Yeah, I wrote a kids guide to tabletop role-playing games. It launches next year. I did a bunch of interviews. Pre-orders are finally up, so I'm gonna put a link
That's
out on
so
socials
sweet.
soon for that.
Nice.
Very
Dude, I need
excited. It was one of those things that it was like, damn, I don't know how to explain D&D to an adult, so this is hard.
It's challenging. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's it. I think
Awesome.
probably.
Twitch.tv/Sherlock Humes if you want to find Mark. It sometimes it's got an underscore in the middle, sometimes it's got an underscore at the end. He runs a game called High Rollers every Sunday at 5 p.m. BST British time. That's midday if you're on the east coast of the US. High level D&D. Mark can be here this week, but hopefully Mark will be here next week and join you guys for the final fight of the Dream World. Probably
Fucking better.
just-
We need.
more minds.
Judo's like on a coffee
minds is
break,
always
just
good.
like, oh shit.
For myself, twitch.tv/JoeFudge. There is a Discord if you want to go and talk about the episodes, discuss any theories and whatnot, or post any fan art. And also Patreon if you want to go and see behind the scenes. You can go and see all of the different missed mechanics of the bubble, the carrot, and everything like that. And yeah, I run another game called Godforge on Sundays. We just did probably one of our biggest episodes ever. Our big bad evil guy was just defeated. So now there is an episode taking place 6 months later. So it's going to be a pretty
Very
fun one
excited.
this Sunday. So come on by at 8:30 p.m. BST. That's 3:30 if you're on the East Coast of the USA on Sunday. Otherwise, thank you everyone for playing. Good to see you all as per usual. And we'll see you all next week for episode 19. Ragnarok.
Yeah.
See you then, guys.
Ragnarok.
Bye-bye.
Bye.